another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your comforts together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling.
Hey, hello, 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 hello. Ooh, my allergies are starting to get to me on the opening. To all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, and my tea leaf readers, honey. It's another glorious day, my darlings. I know you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea, and you are dishing tea, darlings. With Big Meats. What's going on? What's going on? What's up? Oh, all right now, Miss Ruby is already in the house, honey. Hey, what's going on? She said, hey, Pearl. Hey, baby. It is all of that. It is all of that. It is all of that. And a bag of chips, honey, plus a Diet Coke or Pepsi. Okay, I have a Diet Sprite. Ooh, okay. No, I do a Shasta. Okay. Or she'll get a tab. In any event, what's going on, babies? It's been another long week. It's been a long week. And we got some things going on, honey. Today is the official ending of my birthday season. We are here. It is April 2nd. So y'all know at midnight tonight, honey, my birthday officially ends for this year. So as I'm looking back over this birthday season, honey, it's been really cute. You know, I had a couple of highs and carried on. You know, it's some cute little things that done happen. And I'm very grateful that I'm here to see 51. So, you know, this is the time where uh you so stupid. She call us Northerners, honey. Okay, you damn Northerners. Okay, Yankees. Damn Yankees. Anywho. Hmm, hmm. Yes, I am having a cocktail because this is the proverbial. We got to pass the mug to the next person whose birthday is in line. Okay, that would be my daughter, honey, Miss Scarletta La Bella Mafia Carmichael. Saint, what she got all these goddamn names, honey. But her birthday is on the 13th, so she would be the next in line to receive the proverbial um, mug. But if it wasn't for her, after her, Alabama's birthday, honey, is on the 29th. So, yeah, so, you know, this here is that. So we are officially ending the birthday season for 2021, okay? But we got some stuff coming down the line. I want to make sure that these next 365 days are very, 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 very plentiful. We got some stuff coming down the way. Y'all hear me say that all the time, but I'm working on some things and I got to get I'm working on it, but yet, you know how when it's just you and you're procrastinating because you know it's just you. But now we got to put our pedal to the metal and get some shit done because hopefully we will be filming soon. We got a couple of projects coming down the line. I have a couple of film shorts that I will be talking about soon because we'll be auditioning. Yes, We're looking to audition soon. Uh, Aunt Nikki and I got some things coming along, and Big Red. Y'all know we all of us are just a team. So we having a few production meetings coming up because we will be looking for actors, uh, all ages, shapes, sizes, colors, and carrying on because we have a few things coming down the pipeline. I have a couple of film shorts that I'm going to be doing because as we're trying to build our channel, Diversity TV, honey, my network, our network, because I don't want to just say it's everything, and just be the sole thing because all of us are a team on it. Um, but the vision here, this is a part of the Dishing Tea brand, and I've allowed Aunt Nikki's brand and Reyes brand, and we're all collaborative. So we want to make sure that all of us are pulling our forces together and yet still been able to be our unique selves to where our own brands are still independent and yet we still have it's kind of like I'm okay because I just saw the trailers for Justice League. It's kind of like with the Justice League and Diversity TV is going to be the Hall of Justice, but when we leave the Hall of Justice, we still got to go to our various places. Y'all know I'm Paradise Island, the Mosquito. Okay. Mm, okay. Yes. Mm. In between the cocktail, and I got water, so I don't dry out because I got the light on, and it'll dry me out. So we got some things coming down the pipeline. I want y'all to save the date. We got two things coming. Save the date. Two different things. If you're here in Atlanta, darlings, May 16th, 2021. That is the third Sunday in May. Indigenous House will be returning. You heard what I say? Did you hear me what I say? Indigenous House will be returning, provided that we don't go on another shutdown, honey. Y'all don't fuck up so that we don't go on another shutdown. We be good. Okay? Coming here to Atlanta, we will be at Piedmont Park. Over there, what do they call that particular place? It's the Pavilion. Over at the Pavilion, uh, where it's going to be house music all day long. From noon until 10 p.m. So y'all come on out. Make sure you bring your masks. Make sure you bring your sweat rags. Make sure you bring your seats and carrying on so that y'all can socially distance yourself. We got all that big ass park, honey. So you'll be able to just sit down and not be so crowded or whatever. Now, how we gonna do this dancing? That's a whole nother thing. So y'all make sure y'all go get tested and make sure that you're coming up in there corona free. Okay. If you take the virus, cute. If you don't, cute. Just make sure that your tests say that you are negative and you got the proper precautions. And we're going to make this thing happen because last year, of course, it was canceled. And y'all know Indigenous House kicks off our summer. We're the first house party of the year, and of the season, of the summertime or whatever. So, honey, last year we missed it. This year, honey, we're coming back in forces. And this year's theme is celebrating the last dance generation, honey. Y'all better come on, honey. You understand that? Celebrating the last dance generation. So I want you guys to get on up and come on out, honey, because it is going to be off the chain. Now, I can't tell y'all who the special guests are because John is working on that, so he's got to get it all inked down. But he told me who the potentials are, so I'm excited. I'm excited. Mm. Okay, and the DJs that are coming, honey. Ooh, the DJs that are coming, baby. It's gonna be everything, honey. What about Auburn Fest? I have no clue as to what it is they doing for Auburn Fest right now, sugar. As soon as I get some info, I'll pass that on to everybody. Okay. But you say, yes, that is a huge park, honey. Okay, right. Okay, now you know it. Twirl, 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 honey. Yes, ma'am. Okay, yes, ma'am, honey. I'm there, hopefully. Okay. Leo say, "What? Hey, Miss BB. Hey, baby. Okay. What we got? I love the name. Well, thank you, baby. We appreciate that. Okay, hand claps, hand claps. Okay. Okay, judges, your scores, honey. Tens, tens, tens across the board. Okay, yes. Okay, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Yes, 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 yes. Hello. Ooh, hello, baby. Okay. So listen. Today, today's show is called I found a newfound respect. Okay, because I found a whole new respect for one particular person, and I'm going to talk about her momentarily. However, we had a number of things that we're going to be dealing with today. If y'all saw the write up, how I wrote today's show up, honey, that's cute, but I'm going to get to read it so that y'all know where we're coming from today. Okay, because we got a number of things. There's a lot of warranted controversy over the Little Nas X Satan shoes. However, I want to share some light on a subject that I find to be very fascinating. Okay, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Let me finish reading all this. Mona Scott Young, the creator of the Love and Hip Hop franchise, yeah, she has gained a newfound respect from me. But in doing so, she has opened up a discussion to consider about reality TV shows. Now, would you agree with her stance or not? We're gonna get into that, and yeah, baby, that's gonna take us into a whole little thing there, because I was watching her uncensored last night, and one of the things I would say about her right now was that I love that she's a very well spoken woman. Okay, while she was talking, you know how folks get into a lot of ums and ahs and all that when they're talking and speaking, and want to not, they are afraid of taking the pause, but they are so much into wanting to be heard, and get into their whole thinking process as they're talking. She didn't do that a lot. She did a couple of okay, but she didn't do the ums and ahs and carrying on. And she was able to speak very articulately, very intelligently, and I love that about people, and her. And I marvel at her language as she was speaking about the industry, of hip hop industry, and about the trajectory of this and the dynamics of that, and this here was the culture here, and all this, that, and the other. And I was like, wow, okay, because the way how she phrased that, a little bit of business English or whatever, she made what she does sound a lot bigger than what it is, and I marveled at that. And then she had a stance, and I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play a little clip that she did, and we're gonna talk about that. Toxic parenting. Now, this conversation came up. Leo Brown is up in here. We were talking the other day, and he said, child, if you talk about this, I want to come on in and have something to say, because I got a lot to say about this. We were talking about the Tina Turner documentary, and we were also talking about Genius ARETHA. Okay. And as we were looking at those two great women who have reached the top of their careers and the top of their industry, looking at their parenting, they had toxic parents, toxic parents. And so the question is, well, what happens when parenting skills are so toxic that it was necessary because it helped shape the child's destiny? Hmm? Is that what it does, or does it have a counter effect? Is it counterintuitive? It's all of that. So we're going to get into that. And then I got some disturbing shit that we're going to get into as well. The cops are at it again, honey. Um, is this a really good way to scare kids straight? There was a 5-year-old who walked off his school campus, but the way the police handled him is completely unacceptable. Okay, just completely. And when I show y'all the clip, if y'all have not seen it already, when I show it to you, you're gonna be. I'm hoping that it pulls at your heartstrings the way that it does mine, because uh I'm going to be a little pissed. Well, no, not a little. It's a lot pissed. Okay, so that there is that. Okay, what you say? You got your ginger ale in your hand, which I sure as hell do. I got some burners up in here, and the ham was in the Frigidaire, honey. I just got my clothes. The last ham I made, honey, I had went and bought some clothes, and I had put them down some damn where, and I couldn't find my damn clothes. I couldn't use them. I just got them, so I have yet. I'm going to do the next one with it, and I got to do it soon so it don't go bad. I have yet to watch Tina movie. I need to be still. Okay. So having said all that, looks like I got my babies up in here, and we're going to get started. Where am I going to get this started first? Let me get Mona Scott Young out the way, because I know when I play this clip, I may get dinged, honey, because this is a TV1 clip. As a matter of fact, let me run my banner now, my copyright banner. Okay, so that when Facebook and YouTube, if the people come in and they make a copyright claim against you or whatever, they go in and review the clips. So I've run this here so that they know what the hell we're doing. This here is, hell is a topic, and this was just on. And so much so to where the clip that I'm going to talk about, TV1 know this was hot because TV1 even made this a clip on YouTube. Okay. So in doing so, let me play the clip first, y'all, then I'm gonna bring y'all in, okay? So let me play the clip first. And y'all tell me if y'all agree with her, because let's do it.
I understand that as a woman of color, there is a responsibility that I have to protect the image of Black women and of Black people as transmitted by the world. And I recognize that, but what I also feel as strongly about is that there is a right for every Black person to tell their story. This right here was about the women in hip hop who have relationships with these men. Their stories have a right to be told. So that is something I will stand fast in and, argue down anybody any day of the week. What is sometimes infuriating is that my counterparts, my white male counterparts, my white female counterparts, aren't held to the same scrutiny, the same criticisms that I'm held to because I am a Black woman. And coming into it, I tapped into a world that I had experienced and compelling in a way that would make for good narrative television. Why am I being vilified for doing this when in reality television, there are shows that run the gamut from the, Housewives franchise and taking out the Atlanta Housewives to, Honey Boo Boo. There are tons of shows that show the full range of white people, and it's okay. And nobody is hanging any of those producers out to dry or saying that they are bringing down their culture for providing the very same opportunities to the cast members of those shows. It's a hard pill to swallow, and it's something that I live with every day, but going back to my very clear sense of who I am, what I contribute, what my relationship is with the cast, what my intentions are. My intentions are always to provide opportunities. And that's what this platform has done. That's what this franchise has done. That's what I've built with my company, both for people of color in front of and behind the camera. And I sit firmly in that. Sit firmly in that.
All right. And we are here. I brought everybody in. Let me give y'all some space so we can see what's up. Okay. So already.
My fruity wine.
Okay. Okay. Give it
And
to
I
me.
see that I needed it. Didn't know I needed it when I poured it, but I see I need it.
Honey. Oh, yeah. Because this is just the tip of the iceberg, honey. This is just the tip. But here we go. Let's get into this.
Red, where you at? Oh.
He right there. He driving.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, boo, hey.
Let's get into this because, like I said in the intro, I have a newfound respect for her, Miss Mona Scott Young. as I said, in watching her, I wasn't going to watch it. As a matter of fact, it, you know, I'm gonna be very transparent right here. To say her name used to be like nails on a chalkboard for me, and it's sad because I don't know her. All I know is that as a black woman, and finding out she's of Haitian descent and carrying on, um, as a black woman who is in this business of reality television, I found it to be deplorable that she was signed off on that kind of behavior. You know what I'm saying? And this, that, and the other. However, after watching her uncensored, it brought to me an element of getting to know who she is. And then, as I said, she's a beautifully, strikingly beautiful woman, beautiful features,
She's very,
and very pretty. And not just her beauty, but her intelligence is what got me because the way she speaks, just
because
oh
Mona has been in the hip hop industry for a very long time.
yes, and in understanding that how she developed her companies and et cetera, it brought me into her. So I have a newfound respect for her. There's more to what she says than this particular thing. So I'm going to invite you guys to go watch her uncensored.
Is
Uh,
this the new uncensored? Because I've
yeah,
seen her uncensored before.
no,
This
this is
ain't the
new.
first one.
Oh, really? No,
Yes.
this just dropped. Like this
Well,
past
did
Sunday, season one.
okay. Well, she has one already, or behind the music, or something. She has from
Oh,
TV.
she may have behind the music, okay, or something, because this just dropped this past Sunday.
Hmm.
Okay. So like I said, I have a newfound respect for her, but where I am with her statement is the conversation that she brought about is about providing opportunities. Okay. And as she says, um, her white counterparts are not held to the same scrutiny. Okay. And I'm going to disagree with her because what has happened is her white counterparts, a lot of the shows that will hold them to the fire, they don't publicize a lot of the negativity because white culture is mainstream culture.
Well, when she talk about the
Okay.
things like the honey boo boos and stuff like that, um, it does. Uh, some of the Bad Girls Club is a mixture of both. I'm
Right.
gonna tell you where my issue lies with Mona. I think she's brilliant. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Mona is brilliant. She knows exactly what she's doing. That woman is amazing. My issue with this lady is Mona. How much control? These are your shows, but we do know that you don't own them all. So where
Uh,
do you draw the line at how much of the negativity they show? Because it's not a balance. It's it's got to the point when Love and Hip Hop first came out,
right.
and it was like Jim Jones and Chrissy and Fab's wife, what's her name? Emily. Um, um, the girl that was with 50 Cent, Olivia, and Rich Dollars and Yandy and stuff like that, right?
Right.
It wasn't as bad, right? It was showing both sides. It was
Hmm.
showing stories. The girl, what's her name? I follow her. Oh shit, I can't remember her name. But she went from sleeping in somebody's attic over the motherfucking fucking studio making her music. This bitch is on the Forbes list right now for that skinny tea. You understand me?
Hmm.
So she did give opportunities, but she let us see the struggles, the good and the bad.
Right.
As time has gone on, it's showing more bad. There's where my issue lies. It's
Okay.
because yes, there is bad. There's always bad behind the scenes. This is the music industry, honey.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be messed up shit, and anybody who actually knows about the music industry will know some fucked up shit happens behind the scenes. So it's not, I don't have a problem with you showing it. My problem is the unbalance of it.
Uh-huh.
Over the years, it's showing more of the drama and the fights and the throwing the drinks and but then it's not. as much as reality as scripted reality. You
Right.
put people together who don't know each other. Tell this one, somebody says such, 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 somebody says such, 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 such. They then put them in a scene together. To me, you took away the initial element of what it was.
Okay.
So therefore, my issue lies with my well, it's not an issue until I know how much because some
Okay.
things she may not even have control over. But if she
And
does
and
have control, then yeah, I got an
that
issue.
that may go into the editing department and carry it on. Here's where I am because I'm gonna piggyback on you. My problem, as she said, she stands on the fact that everybody's story deserves to be told. And I had to take a pause for a minute because I may not like that street element. I may not like that damn hip hop element or whatever, that ghetto fabulous culture. That may not be my tea, you
Right.
know. At the same time, when she said that, I had to pump my brakes on that and be like, oh, you know what? She got a point there. At the same time of having a point, I'm going to echo your sentiments. We have gotten to a point now to where all the neck rolling, all the fights, all of this, all of that is what permeates supposedly narrative television and
Right.
good TV.
Right.
And as
Because
a
is
black,
that reality or
exactly,
did you create that reality?
exactly, because as a black woman, to see all these black women up in here want to tear each other down the way that they do, and then hold on, we can't even go about editing because when you see these old fucked up ass reunion shows, and it's the same shit. Only now y'all done got fabulous. Y'all finna ready to fuck each other up in fabulous
And
gowns.
motherfucking a
Okay,
a
yeah,
Balenciaga motherfucking gown,
hello,
bitch.
really?
But that all goes back to what you guys created during the season.
Uh
You
huh.
created beefs that more than likely were never there.
Right,
You guys
right,
created a reality. So therefore, my like I said, my issue lies in are you really telling a story or did you create the story?
right. Okay.
That's what
So,
my
and
issue lies. And the editing, like you said,
yeah,
we
huh?
know what editing can do.
We know.
So this is what
Hello.
I'm saying. How much control do you have? Because
Right,
before it leaves that editing room floor and you
right,
watch, are you one of the people to approve what goes on the air? I need to know
right,
that because if that's the truth, then yes, I got a problem.
right. And that's why I am. Her question was, why am I so vilified? Because, Miss Ma'am, right now you're the face of this. This is your name. You're the one as the creator of the franchise.
And it
Okay.
goes back to that too when she talk about because my white counterparts. Okay, well we've been told this all our damn lives, and it is not fair, but it's the truth. We do have to be better.
Yeah.
We do have to show ourselves in a better light than them.
Right.
Yes, we do because we have to fight and be 10 times better to just be at an equal part with them.
Right.
So
Right.
yes, it is our responsibility, Mona. I understand what you're doing. Like on some real shit as a black woman, I love her because I think she does her damn thing.
Right.
But when do you take accountability for something that you created? Like for instance, when we do something, right? And
Right.
okay, now it's coming to fruition. In the beginning, we might not have the money that it take for it to take off,
Right.
right? So we need
Right.
investors, right? We need somebody to believe in us. Mona might have had the juice, but bitch, you ain't VH1.
Right.
So VH1 is gonna call some shots. So where do you put your foot down at and say, hey, okay, I know y'all the network, but this is my creation, and this, and this we can't do.
And wait a minute. And then because it's a creation, it's not just it was just one particular show. You are now franchised because you
You are
have Love and Hip Hop
franchise,
Atlanta,
right? You got
Miami. Is it
Atlanta
one
and LA.
and
LA, right,
Miami and
LA,
LA, right?
Miami, and Atlanta, and New
Okay.
York. So
So
there's
and so there's four. So okay.
four.
So now that you have this machine, okay, kudos for being a black woman in this particular medium. Okay, that's able to franchise and do what you did because Nikki was trying to do it, but Nikki got out the game. Nikki Gilbert with
Right.
R&B Divas because they did R&B Divas LA.
LA,
Okay, but then she had pulled out because of what the fight was.
right,
Okay, and the bullshit that they took her through, and
right,
so she had to go through her ebb and flow because that was her first time at the rodeo with that.
Right, and then when
Okay,
she did R&B Divas, they took it over and then went and did Hollywood Divas.
right, right, because they took her format and then did Hollywood Divas.
Right.
Okay, and carrying
So we
on.
know how cutthroat this thing is,
Right,
but like I said, my issue is where do we take a stand?
right,
This is
and
my
and
yes, this is my show, and yes, we are partnered, or yes, whatever it is, y'all percentages and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to tell these stories, but I want to be able to tell the real story. Y'all got me creating stories.
right, and then here too. Now in the rest of it, she was talking about how she provide opportunities and how she's able to get the artists to maximize their brand. You know, to where it is still able to. Where it's not a watered down, condensed version for the fan base, but yet at the same time, it is still presentable or whatever, so they can find partners to where the misogyny and the violence and stuff that may not be palatable to partners or corporate America, they can find the balance. So she said, in essence, she had become that bridge. So a
Well, I
lot of stuff.
disagree a little bit
Okay,
because the only um, breakout star, like somebody who may have been trying to break their music career, is Cardi B.
well, hold on, because this is because she talked about that. She said she talked about how that was why Cardi B came to did the second season.
Right,
You know, because she was like, well, in the beginning, Cardi is who she is, and she became such the phenomenon to where she forgot to add the music component. She came to do the
right,
music component,
right.
but did not do that. So that's why she signed up to come back to
But
get
she
her
was
music and
already
stuff.
but that was the thing.
Right.
Cardi was doing the music. It just wasn't. They wasn't doing it on Love and Hip Hop.
And that's
Cardi was
right.
Cardi was
That's what.
selling out tours.
But that's Mona's point. That's
Yeah,
Mona's point. She was like, well, because she's on here, she did not capitalize her brand, so that's why she came back for the second season.
right.
Okay, and
And
so
she shouts Mona out in the songs and stuff all the time.
yeah,
She's
and
very
so
grateful.
she was saying how she was able to get lucrative deals because when Busta Rhymes did Pastor Cavassier,
Right,
okay, she said that was just a tagline in the song, but
right,
he did not sit down and make that to his benefit until
right,
they were able to go to Kavase and be like, look, you know, his song is why your sales are doing this, and they got the data to
right,
prove, you
and
know.
right. Because then
So
more black people started buying
right,
Cavassier.
so now those are the kinds of things she was saying as far as having the power and this platform to where she was able to orchestrate you know, high deals and carrying on, lucrative
Yeah,
deals for the artists and carrying on and blah blah blah. So in providing these opportunities, to an opportunity meets this particular platform and it marries well so you can brand yourself. She stands firmly that that's what she's doing. And I can't fuck with that part of it. However,
yeah,
what I am, her question was, why am I always vilified? You're
yeah.
vilified, sugar, because of what is being put out there. I understand about stories, but let me put it in this particular context because that goddamn Love and Hip Hop Miami with that sissy ass boy on there, that child there.
Saucy.
No, Saucy Ears on there. I'm talking about the light
Oh,
skinned bitch,
oh, you talk about
the one that's the
Trina
cousin
little
of the
cousin,
star.
Trina cousin,
Yeah, the cousin of the star. Okay.
Bobby Lights.
Oh, okay. That shit there. Okay. When I see that.
Bobby.
Okay. When I see that, okay, what we have done is facilitated a culture to where now we're rewarding negative behavior
Always.
because this is on television. You say you're telling a story, but we all know how television is. Okay, we all know what it means to have ratings and stuff because you can tell a story, but if nobody is interested in the story, they're not going to watch it.
Right.
Okay, so now we have to create the drama behind it, and
That
then
part.
with creative editing and creative is I won't call it scripted. What I like to call these little reality TV shows I call them improvisational skits.
They are. And that's why I
Okay,
said, like, if
this
you
is
know
your situation. Go.
such and such got a beef with such and such, and then you say, hey, we got to film at King of Diamonds.
Right. We're gonna fill that King Diamond. Y'all gonna come in first, and then so and so gonna come in,
Right.
and they gonna go to the other side of the bar. But y'all make sure y'all see each other and then go.
Whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens, happens. Okay. And
That's my
and
shit right there.
and that there is the part where she feels as though she's being vilified. That's where that takes precedent because you are in a space, darling, to where right now your name is on this. And yes, you're telling these stories, but bitch, you're sitting up there creating this platform to where all the little inner city children, all they see is the bling and they see ghetto fabulousness. And
Yes.
all I have to do
What
is take
happened to showing the
because
hard
I'm
work of
being
it?
real.
What happened
Okay.
to showing the hard work of it?
Exactly. The hard work and then understanding the struggle of it. You know, understanding that bitch, okay, I may not have the money to do this damn record like we thought we was. Honey, the record company did come in and give me the advance, or maybe the advance wasn't enough.
Or
Or
I'm an independent artist. Show
ha,
that. I'm
ha,
independent, so all this is coming out of my pocket.
out of my pocket.
Y'all
Okay,
playing with my time. Y'all playing with my money. I go to a show. Shit ain't what it's supposed to be. I ain't getting paid.
right,
Show that.
right.
Well, us,
You
don't
know,
worry about it, y'all, because we going to show that on Stumbles to Success.
ha. Okay.
Sorry, McMillions.
So that's why I'm like, okay, this is a wonderful discussion piece because I love the fact that you're able to create opportunities. Because even when I was working with Nikki and R&B Divas, that was some of the conversation that I've heard other people say, you know, that we were working with or whatever. Well, this is an opportunity for me to heighten my brand and to take my brand here because this is going to open me up so that I can brand myself, you know.
Right.
And then I was trying to do the same thing. Now, hell, I wasn't under contract or nothing, but I had just wrote the first book. So I had gave everybody a copy of the book. I was like, well, hell, if y'all read this on the show, you know,
Who knows?
now I didn't discuss that with nobody. I didn't discuss it and it didn't happen. You know, it could have had I been a little bit more tenacious about it, but like, listen, do me a solid. Cause you know, I'm here, I'm working with you because I love you. We made a commitment in high school together, you know, and I'm just here volunteering my time. I'm not on nobody's pay scale or whatever. I'm here
Right.
to do this. So let's, you know, do me a solid and talk about the book, you know, and just that and the other. That'll do me. But we didn't have that discussion. I just gave everybody a copy of the book, trying to promote my book,
Look,
and
when
it
I
wasn't
read this book on my show,
okay. Hmm.
but
So
yeah, it would have been nice. Like, listen, and here's another aspect of it too, Meech. Sorry, y'all, if I keep putting my eyes away. I've been making jewelry because people been ordering it. Um, the higher stars, like when Remy came on Love and Hip Hop New York.
right,
Y'all see Remy in any bullshit?
okay,
Because she said, I'm gonna tell you what you're not gonna do. This is our contract.
right,
What you're not gonna do is put me in those situations that could get me sent back to jail.
right, right,
And
okay,
every now and then down in Miami, Trina might have to cuss a bitch the fuck out, but not on the scale of all that other craziness.
right.
You know what
You
I'm
know,
saying? You go over to LA. Yo ain't cussing nobody the fuck out and beating nobody up, throwing no motherfucking drinks and all that old shit. So there is room for it, but you letting the young ones who are not very known and stuff like that, you're not giving them that opportunity.
interesting point. Interesting
Think
point.
about the OGs in the game. Trina, Trick Daddy. Well, Trick Daddy always in shit, but it's like woman shit.
Right,
Like he
yeah,
always, the baby, the wife, and other chicks and stuff. But Trina, Yo, Remy,
right,
they are not having it. They will not. They will not be put in that light.
right.
And
You know,
so, if it can be done for the OGs of this game who deserve that respect, it should also be given to the younger women to come up in a better light.
right.
Y'all see, even when Cardi was on there, she was ratchet as hell that first season. That second season was a little bit different. Did you realize?
But I
because
don't watch it. But yeah,
okay, but that brand was getting built.
okay,
So Cardi wasn't really busting every bitch in the face like she may have used to. She
okay,
might tell you, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Just stay the fuck over there. I'm not playing with you. Leave me alone. I'm trying to mind my business over here. You know what I'm saying? But it
right.
was pop off, pop off, pop off, pop off. Even the little white girl in there, Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn has fight every motherfucking episode she was on it.
Oh, I forgot about her.
She
Yeah.
came up hard. I love Mariah Lynn. She got
And wait,
this.
let me press pause right here. Now, before any of y'all bitches to try to read me, because I keep saying I don't watch it, but yeah, I know these names, is because I had people living in my house that watch that bullshit, and every so often, honey, I would come in it would be on my TV, and I ain't rude, so I let them because all that. So I remember, I never sat down. I could never tell you that I watched an entire episode of any of those Atlanta Housewives, any of that. Only thing that I did watch because I knew most of those girls was R&B divas, and on
Well,
some of that
let me
shit
say that
I
name
was
before I
there for.
forget it again. Before I forget again, Samaya Reese. That's who I was talking about. Went from laying, from
Oh,
first and
uh-huh.
second, went from
Yeah.
being on somebody's goddamn attic thing to being on the Forbes list. I
Okay.
follow Samaya Reese. I talked to her on Instagram too. She talks back to me. I haven't talked to her in a while, but I talked back to her, and I was telling her, you know, the way you did your thing, and it wasn't even about them. Afterwards, she found another niche, and it was like the music. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with some music, but guess what? I done got on the Forbes list selling this motherfucking tea. How about that?
Right.
So
Okay.
we do have all these aspects. Mona, like I said, I give it up to her because she's done something that was incredible. But yes, Mona, people are going to villainize you. They're going to demonize you and stuff like that because us as a culture, they take every damn thing that we do, tell us it's horrible when we do it, turn around, and then they do it.
Right. Well,
So,
better yet, wait a minute. See, here's what this is, because let's start with the granddaddy of them all, as far as what we know them to be, and that there is the Housewives of Orange County. That was the first Housewives show. Okay, but the franchise didn't kick until Atlanta.
well,
Nobody
New
knew about that
Jersey,
shit.
New Jersey, because they was more like mob wives.
Yeah, but and then they had the mob wives. See, they had
Right.
the Housewives of New Jersey. Then they had mob wives because that's where Big Ants came from.
Honey,
And I
because
met Big
mob wives was
Ants.
my motherfucking shit. And
Okay,
yeah, I met Big Edge, and what's the other one I like? Drita,
okay. But
bitch.
the point is that a lot of those particular shows did not take off until the Atlanta chapter became a part of the franchise. And then with the messiness and the cattiness there had took up, then it became, oh my God, the Housewives. Then it started to become almost the blueprint for the rest of them. Because now the other ones had to sit up there and match the drama.
Right.
Okay. And this, that, and the other. So now Andy Cohen, and somebody said something, well, hold on, here it is. Wait a minute, let me get to the comment.
That
Because see,
motherfucker there.
wait a minute, let me read the comment first, because see, y'all know how I feel about Miss Thing. Y'all know exactly how I feel about Miss Thing. So it's part of her argument that white folks do it too, or is she just using that to justify her actions? Very good question. Very good question.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Okay, as someone who was in the entertainment industry, I disagree with this statement. The reason why is because Mr. Cohen gets some of the flack, as the same flack that she does. However, she has a right to her opinion. That was a cute statement as she was covering her ass. She's very smart. I would give her that. Okay.
She is.
Let me tell you, and I'm gonna say this again, and I hope this reaches his ears. As a matter of fact, after watching this, I really want to invite him on this platform. I'll tell him my motherfucking self. Andy Cohen can kiss my motherfucking ass.
Can we do the entire ass in the Vera Walker voice?
Kiss my entire ass.
Boom.
Okay, and the reason
I used to
why,
love Andy. I am going to
listen,
tell you, I used to love Andy Cohen.
I the reason why I'm gonna tell y'all when I fell out of everything with him. Okay, I fell out of everything with him watching that goddamn reunion show the day that Kenya and what's her name got to fighting.
Who, Kim?
No.
Oh, Kenya and Portia.
Yeah.
That shit.
That one. And the reason
That
why
was when I started. But the
the
time when
reason
Kim came back and she made it seem like all the black bitches was attacking her ass, how was
that pissed me off so badly because he instigated that shit.
Yep.
Number
He
one.
absolutely
Number
did.
two, you want to sit down there and say that you didn't know that bitch had that bullhorn and carrying on at that damn thing. Talking about you didn't know that. Bitch, y'all know
You's a
y'all
lie.
set the
That's just
props.
sad.
They
That's just
set the
sad.
props, god damn it. They set the motherfucking props, bitch. And then you sat down there and did your little thing and then wanted to play like throw the rock and then hide your hand.
Hide your hand.
That shit pissed me off. And then ever since then, I started looking at this entire franchise. And I started looking at it from the fact of this is a gay white man who is making money off of these black women acting motherfucking asses, and he laughing at it because you
Yes,
set this
God.
bullshit up.
Yep.
You understand me? You set this bullshit in motion, and had it not been for the motherfucking Atlanta cast, your goddamn franchise would not be as well as it
Oh,
is. Not to
hell
say,
no.
not to say that it wouldn't have got there, but it wouldn't have got there without if you
Not
did
like
not have this
this.
Atlanta cast, it would not be what it is today.
Because no matter good or bad, what people thought, they watched.
Exactly. You understand? And ever since then, and then when you did, what's the little show he got, the talk show?
After the Andy Cohen, you talking about the live? Andy
Yeah,
Cohen live?
whatever the hell that damn thing is.
Yeah,
When you
that's
get up
it.
there and then you play devil's advocate and then you set folks up the way that you do with some of these goddamn sissified ass questions that you do, being a catty queen, being a catty, dirty, messy ass queen.
And then when they
I don't
call
like
him on
that.
the bullshit, or they get on Twitter or IG or something and let his ass have it, then they the
Okay.
bad person. They the
Right.
bad ones.
No. And because of that, that motherfucker there could kiss my ass all day. He kissed my big, black, bountiful, beautiful, bustaful ass.
Yes,
Because
God.
God damn it, no, I will not stand for it. I will not stand for it. I will not stand for it. And the one thing we will not get over, and this here is why I take issue with him, because as the LGBTQ culture, the alphabet children, as
Yes.
much as we sit down and we give homage to the black woman the way that we do, black, white, and alike.
The women,
How
yes.
dare you? How motherfucking dare you have all these gay children on this motherfucking show, and then you got all these black women who have appropriated the culture, and you got all these goddamn sissies around there thinking they're fabulous and shit, and then you got them up here acting a motherfucking fool for your sissy ass entertainment. Fuck you in the goddamn mouth you stand on, bitch. I want you to get fucked with a broke dick hoe because it ain't right. It ain't right. And you make it all. Imagine, y'all have to imagine if he's able to give Nene $1.5 million or whatever, if he's able to pay out that motherfucking money, what kind of money he making?
That's what we be saying.
If you able to pay out that kind of money in salaries, what the hell kind of money you making?
Because you damn sure ain't taking the short end of the dick, bitch.
So he kissed my ass. And I mean that. And I will tell him that to his motherfucking face. I will tell him that. Because there's no balance there. There's no nothing there. The time when Christopher Williams was on there, how is it that the only time you get a male celebrity and shit to come on this goddamn show, and you got all these men, the first time you got all these men in the same room together, it breaks out into a goddamn fight.
Right.
Huh? A fight. At a hotel. Really?
And then here come the bullshit. I was with him.
You know, I have a major disdain for him. That's a bad taste in my mouth. And this ain't got nothing to do, and this is him as a businessman. I don't know him personally. I don't, lovely that he got a son. He got the. I love all of that. I love that he and Anderson Cooper are best friends. AC square. I love all that. Andy Cohen, Anderson Cooper. I love all of that. That's cute. That's gay. That's fun. That's frolicky. That's
Yeah.
that's that's cute. This shit here with these goddamn housewife shows, bastard. You kiss my ass on that. You
I gotta
kiss
get
my
this something
ass.
out of me right now. Wait a minute. I'm just going to
Okay.
get something out of it.
Okay. So yes, the difference with her and her white counterparts is that they grow and evolve over time. Interesting point, Leo. Interesting point. Yes, Nikki, say all of that. Okay. Also, when you do a show, you speak with production. She is the producer as well, so she is creating the narrative as we see it. Good point, Leo. That's a real good point.
Okay.
Okay, real good point. It's no difference than Carlos King or the OWN Network. Look at Iyanla Fix My Life. At the start of her show, was about healing and the like. Then it became a show full of drama, which is why she ended the show. The original goal was lost. Ooh, how
Yeah,
about that?
exactly.
The
Now that's some
original
damn
goal
facts
was
right there.
lost.
That's some facts. And she didn't
Interesting,
like that.
interesting,
She was
interesting.
absolutely not for that shit.
No, she's not. And then, and you're right because see, let's you know what? Let's use her as an example. Because what was Miss Thing's name? The reality, I can't think of the girl's name. After she did the show, she had come on Sister Circle.
Oh, you talking about the girl from Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I don't know her
I
name.
forget her
Fuck her
name, but
name.
she used to be on Flavor of Love too.
Fuck her name, honey. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah,
Because she
y'all know
pissed
who
me
we talking
off.
about.
She
Shay.
pissed me off.
Shay.
Okay.
Shay, right?
Oh, not that one. Okay. No, not
Which
her.
one?
No, it's another girl. Hold on. I don't know
Because
her
y'all know
name, but
Sasha the Diva was on there too.
yeah, she was. Uh, what happened? She come and
Oh,
she
Frankie,
was
Neffy. Neffy?
no, not nephew.
Oh, shit.
She came on, and what happened when she got there? What tickled me was everybody, y'all come to her.
Right.
Y'all know what the hell her show is.
Come
After the
on.
first, after the first two seasons, you knew exactly what you was gonna get.
Exactly.
The first season was trial and error because nobody knew what was going to come out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they had to understand what her teaching method was. The
Because
second
you ain't talking
season,
about when Tamar and them went on there,
no,
right?
the second season, okay, we got warmed up to it. We knew what to expect. By the time she got to season motherfucking 3, and y'all still sending her records and says that I want to be on the show, I want to be on the show. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. You knew what to fucking expect.
And if you didn't, your publicist, your booking agent, or whoever did not set you up for you to make sure that you knew. Somebody, because either you
Right.
knew or somebody dropped the ball and didn't let you
They didn't
motherfucker.
drop the ball. No, they didn't drop the ball. They said this was gonna be good for your career. This is
Oh,
gonna look good.
come
This
on.
is where that drama come into play. Because
Right.
this bitch, she gets there and they told her, you on the retreat, basically. Iyanla had to come to her because the bitch sit up there, she in the Iyanla house, she on her social media with a camera. I'm over here getting ready to take Iyanla's show. Uh-huh.
It
And so
wasn't Leandria, was it?
no. And then the bitch sits down there, Iyanla clocked her on it. She said, what is this? She said, my producer found this on your Instagram and you just did this today. And she
But you
was like,
supposed to be here for him.
yeah. And she was like, oh, well, it's my Instagram. I can do what I want to do with it. And Yana fell out told her, she said, honey, we're not here to make television.
Okay?
We ain't here to make motherfucking TV. And this, that, and the other. And then what ended up happening, this thing ended up leaving. She ended up leaving, okay, and carried on. And then she
Who
came
was
on,
that? See if anybody in the comments remember which one, because I'm trying to
they ain't
think.
got it up there yet.
Which one was
Uh,
that?
They ain't got it up there yet, but I can't call her name right now. It'll come to me in a minute. Um, but when she came on Sister Circle, she got on Sister Circle and was like, she was a little pissed off about it because she was like, well, it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, and this, that, and the other. And a lot of folks sit there and tell myself, well, I didn't come on there for her to do this. I came on here for her to do this, and she wanted to make it
That
into
ain't
that.
how that
No,
worked.
that ain't how
That
that
ain't how
worked,
that
bitch.
worked.
It ain't how that worked.
You heard what she said, bitch. You gotta do the work. That
You
means
got to
all
do the
of it.
work.
All of it.
Okay. Because you came there thinking it was that, but hell, the bigger picture is this. Okay. And yeah, and I ended up writing on Sister Circle, I threw it, I did it diplomatically because I wanted to say, bitch, fuck you. But I was like, perhaps you were able to take something from that and grow from it. Because maybe that was not the show for you to be on,
Right.
and et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, fuck all that. And so yeah, the original goal became that because now when you had reality show stars and carrying on that were trying to do this and do that, Never them came on there twice. They came on there twice. And at both times it was a two-part episode. So they came on there twice because they were trying to fix some shit and really get that damn marriage. And what it is, the marriage was fucked up, but they didn't want to let it go.
It was fucked up to begin with, the
Okay,
way it started.
exactly. So it wasn't Neffy. Hell, Evelyn's show was, I thought she had wonderful healing and growth and carrying on. Little Miss Shay sat up there.
I ain't watch all Shades because I didn't feel like
I saw that because after she left the house, Iyanla told her, "Oh no, you can't talk to me no more."
Right, because when I seen it, when I first saw a little bit of it, my spirit said she not there to do no work.
She not here to do that, but she did what she know to do. That reality TV show shit. Fuck you,
say,
fuck this.
She's on Miami.
I'm out of here. Fuck Miami. This. Y'all not gonna be blaming me and Papa as she did that reality show shit.
That butt. As soon as you hear that butt.
Okay. And all of that. But what happened was she was able to come back into the house, but Iyanla excused herself out the room so that she could get her healing with her people. Okay. Right. And carried on. And so she let the older brother, whatever, facilitate what was going on. So apparently within that time that they were there at the house, she was giving him the tools to facilitate that meeting. And we didn't see all that because what we see in an hour or two.
We know in film.
Right.
Takes forever.
That's 4 days. That is 4 days. Iyanla said that. She said it is 3 to 4 days that I spend with these folks. And it gets edited down to an hour that y'all see on TV.
Let me explain something to y'all. When you think about it, let's talk about it in script-wise.
Right.
Script. Every one page is 1 minute. I had to write 30 pages to give you a half-hour show, which really ain't gonna be a half-hour show.
Right.
Part of it is action block and shit like that. So it's gonna be cut down to that 22 minutes so that they can put the commercials and shit.
The commercials in, right.
You have to understand when we film, y'all don't even understand. Like when we film Dish and Tea. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there are be the motherfucking bloopers, the shit that y'all don't see.
The shit that you don't see.
The shit you don't get to see.
Okay.
It takes a lot because we have to, or like if we working on the short films and stuff,
right.
We gotta get so much shit. We gotta get it from different angles. You gotta get all these shots. You got to get the front shot, the back shot, the over the shoulder shot, the dirty shot, the close up, the mid close up. Y'all don't understand.
Hold on. And the reason why you don't understand it fully and why it sounds like it's a lot of work because most of the time we only got one camera. Sometimes we have two. That's a little help.
Even when it's 2 or 3.
We prefer to have 3.
Right.
So that I got this camera planted here, this camera planted here, and I got one that's the roving camera to get the dirty shots and the close-ups and this, that, and the other.
But remember, sometimes you still gotta do it over because you gotta make sure the other cameras don't show up in the shots.
Right.
Telling y'all. And
okay.
For that lady to be doing all of that stuff, she ain't the one doing all the filming stuff. She got to be taking care of somebody's life. She got somebody's life, soul, and heart in their hands. And then you come to play with her time?
Exactly.
Because I remember Iyanla when she was on that old show. She was the life coach.
Starting over. Yeah.
Starting over. Because motherfucking Tawanda was on there.
Yeah.
Long ass damn time ago.
Yeah.
It was her and another little white lady was the damn life coach. I remember her.
Yeah, I remember that because starting over was her literally starting over. That was coming her first show.
That was her, yes.
After all of that with Oprah, her falling out with Oprah and this, that, and the other. Yeah. Okay. And we'll get on that in a minute because one of my favorite exercises that she did with the white girl was when she had holes in the bucket and
Mm-hmm.
told the girl to fill the bucket up and take the water over to the next thing, but the holes in the bucket, the water kept spilling out, and she was
Right.
trying to hurry up to take the water, and she couldn't do it. And she said, and
Ooh.
the lesson was
How you gonna do it?
how are you doing this? And you see, you were already deficient,
Listen, there's a hole in the bucket,
dear
dear
Liza.
Liza. Dear Liza.
And that would have like two, three, four of them because it was. And the exercise was this was impossible to do.
Right, because you gotta fix
But
that
you took
shit.
it on thinking that you could fix it, and there was no fix to this.
Yeah.
Outside of getting a whole new bucket.
Instead, you got to start over.
Okay, that and I've always.
Cause Henry can't fix that, Liza.
How about that? Okay, how about that? Let's go here. Billy likes that stunt queen exactly. Oh, don't
Bobby
start
likes,
me.
yep.
Gonna sit down there. The episode that I saw was at the damn party, and you come at the party trying to jump on your so-called man who was seeing somebody else. Oh, that pissed me off so bad.
Wait, where at Lanier? Cause I know they be filming down here too.
Black Ink once shot at a scene at my job. They had a director having them do retakes. I heard that. I said to her, "What the fuck? Reality has no retakes." So yes, it's improvisational TV. Ah, say that. Okay, mine too means okay. Yeah, get on your. Andy has a favorite in every city, and he dogs the rest. Oh, okay. How about that? Okay, in short, Andy Cohen is the stereotypical gay white male, aka appropriating trash. Ooh,
Yes.
ooh,
You better say it.
ooh. Okay, I can't fuck with that one. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about with my Potomac wives and now New Jersey. Okay, exactly. Okay, hey, Big Meat and Aunt Nikki, what's up, Road? How are you, my darling? Hi, Barbara G. I thought you would enjoy this discussion. Okay, wait a minute. Oh shit! All these comments that came in. Oh no. It was Althea. Thank you. That's who it was. That's her name. Nikki, you heard that? Althea.
Busy your girlfriend.
Okay. Yeah, that bitch.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yes. Okay. What do y'all think of that damn Lil Nas X and them Devil Shoe? We coming up on that, baby. You missed. We coming up on that in a minute, honey. This will be discussed later in the program. Stay tuned. Okay, sir, because I can't wait. I hate it. I knew, Barbara, I knew you would, girl. I knew you would. Okay. Hey, Stardom. Okay. Real filmmaking is very involved. Trust. Exactly. I studied film almost 30 years ago. Trust. It is far more complex now. Ha. Okay. You said that. Tuning in from Detroit. Hey there, home city. What's up, homeboy? Home girl, home skillet, homie. Okay. What's up, Diamante, my darling? How are you, sis? Okay. Listen. Hmm. That there is that as far as this is concerned. Mona Scott, young. I have a newfound respect for her after watching her uncensored. I'm going to ask you guys to go and watch it so you're going to understand what I'm talking about. However, I do want to further, I'm hoping everybody will further those discussions because her question is, why am I so vilified for creating opportunities and the same kind of opportunities that, my white counterparts create for their cast members, in the same genre of television, you know. And my short answer is because as a black woman, y'all are sitting up there going through the do-wah-diddies, and it's not about telling a story. Y'all try to create television now.
That part.
Okay, you're not telling a story anymore. You're creating television. And that there has been adulterated. The idea of it has been adulterated. And if you don't understand that, Mona, then all I'm gonna tell you to do is go to your own reunion shows when you've hosted and the bitches still want to fight and get up and this, that, and
Yes. How about that? How about
that.
that?
Okay.
How
Go
about
to
Mona
those
show
reunion
up every now
shows.
and then? Show not as much as Shawnee doing basketball wise, but show up sometimes a little bit more and see more of the people than just Yandy.
Right.
Because
Okay.
Yandy's your protege, and I get that.
Hold on.
But be there.
Eric, you said no popcorn. It's, you know what? I just talked to him today. He just got the shipment in. I told y'all the guy who runs the popcorn plant. I told y'all he was dealing with death in his family.
Oh.
He just got the shipment in. As a matter of fact, when I take the commercial break, I'm gonna check my email because he told me to check my email. But it's on the way, Buck. Don't you start no shit, boy. God
And
damn
y'all,
it.
since he
Because
brought
I'm
up the
trying to,
popcorn,
huh?
I said, since he brought up the popcorn, let me just share with y'all what I'm eating right now. Because it's amazing. This is stuffed salmon. I just broiled. Meat you can, and this got crab meat in it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But
well, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Whoop, whoop. I can't. But yeah, it's on the way, darling. It is on the way. Okay. So let me do this. Let's regroup.
what you got?
He said, I'm sorry, big bro.
No, but this is what happened. He went outside today. He went outside. There was a package. He was like, Nick, I think I got my popcorn. I was like, ooh, open it, open it, open it.
Oh, that's what he
But it
meant.
wasn't his
And it wasn't.
popcorn.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand that, Buck. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Because I was
sorry,
sad
baby.
for him. When he went to go get the package, I was sad for him.
He had his hopes up. And it was,
Look,
oh,
had
I'm
my mouth all
sorry.
ready for some orange juice.
Right, come on. It ain't no orange juice. It's just a
Ain't no
swallow
damn
left
orange
in
juice,
the
just a
container.
swallow in here.
Okay, well, you just take your sorry ass out there and tell him to tell Sugar to send somebody out there to get
Michael,
some
son,
orange
listen
juice.
around here. I love that little boy.
Right, now
I
why
love
wouldn't he
that boy.
finish that? You know, that's my scene, that is.
This don't make no sense. Every
I
time I
was
think
so
about that
excited,
scene,
though. I know, honey. I know.
I
I
was
know.
excited for him. Look, me, every time I think about that scene, and y'all know I don't like bread that much, but shout out to the black bread company that we keep on our bread from. Yes, I
Right.
do eat it. But the slices of bread that was on that motherfucking plate when she was making us,
You couldn't fuck with it, had he?
that was homemade bread, honey.
There was
They cut
homemade
that
bread,
themselves. They cut
but you know
that.
what? That sat down there. I would tell you, when I started looking at that and how she cut that bread, it made me think about those who are in prison when they sell you bread and water. Because bitch, that big ass
That's
thick
how they
piece of
keep them
bread,
full.
yeah. Okay, you
And you
got
think about
all,
that too. That might have been a
yeah.
way when you was impoverished. Had the stuff to make the bread, you ain't have a whole lot that could go in it, but you had stuff to make bread. Cut pieces of bread like that, you're full.
You full with some alligator syrup or some butter or whatever,
Come on.
and then you have it. Now you start to understand, that particular mentality. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Flavor Flav called him Bucky. I don't
Call her
like that heifer at
look,
all.
talking about Shay. Shay was called Bucky.
Oh, okay. I can. You know what? Oh,
But
that
yeah,
bitch
that's why
there.
y'all Althea. That's Benzino baby mom. That bitch is fucking
Right when you
cuckoo for
said that, I
Cocoa
got it
Puffs.
now. Yeah,
That bitch is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
exactly. That's how they used to cut the bread, though. Exactly. We know,
Mm-hmm.
which
Look,
is
you know what
why.
another male that was on there that wasn't on there that long because they tried to put him in the bullshit? Life.
Oh, what
Life Jennings. He was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
was he?
Sure was. Baby made it seem like he was gonna propose to Cardi B. Sure was.
You know, Life is my boy.
I love Life.
Oh,
And he
I
go
love
right
that boy.
look. I ain't gonna tell y'all what gym he go to. Cause I used to see him at the gym all the time.
Okay, remember with no. Okay, right,
Ladies
right,
only.
right. Shay
Mhm.
Johnson. I saw that one because
That's
she came on
Bucky.
there with
That's
her
Bucky.
mom and all them. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's Bucky.
Shay Johnson's so immature, I cannot. Okay. So okay.
I'm still trying to figure out how Flavor ugly ass was able to give people names like that. I'd be like, you call me what?
Hush girl.
I can get these teeth fixed, but
Don't do it.
shout
Okay.
out to Flavor Flav's sister. She's the emergency room nurse at Piedmont Henry. Every time I used to have to go there, she was the only one that I felt like cared. Yeah, he was dating Carly Red. He sure was.
Well, you know, Carly Red owns a restaurant down here with
Sure do with Neo.
Neo and his wife right around the corner from me. So yeah.
Yeah. We tried to go there last week. The motherfucking line was around the corner.
Uh-huh. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna take a small little commercial break right here, a small one, real small one. Don't y'all go nowhere. Because when we come back, we're gonna get into the Lil Nas X. Okay.
You know, I had to watch the video and I was like, what the go ahead.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get into because it's something I want y'all to see. Okay, because yeah.
I was gonna say, is you gonna play it because we're gonna get dinged like a motherfucker.
No, we did already. And speaking of that, before we go here, got dinged because see, last Friday we played it last Friday. Okay. Because my daughter come up in here, and you know how she like to talk in the background and shit, right? And I'm like, girl, you see, I'm on the live. This is TV. I'm on TV. She said, no, ma, this is something you might want to talk about. And she showed me the picture of them damn shoes. These damn Satan shoes. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And they said, all that, they said it was corresponding with the video. So we played the video here.
But Nike got a restraining order.
We're going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to talk about all of that in a minute because we played the video here and there it got dinged both on Facebook and on YouTube. And I had to put in a dispute. I won the dispute on Facebook already. So y'all can go back and see that episode now because they had blocked it.
Okay.
So I won that. They released the whole. I'm waiting on them to release it on YouTube as well because it's the same damn reason. Okay. So let me take a commercial break. And we'll be right back in a few moments, honey. We're not asking for your permission. We're not seeking your approval. We're claiming what's ours in the name of our ancestors. We are their answered prayers. This is more than a movement. This is a revolution. Black innocence. What are yours today? Attention all business owners. Use your advertising dollars here. Looking to reach a more diverse audience for your products and your services? Well, this is the platform for you. Dishing Tea Entertainment welcomes all businesses who wish to expand their brands and looking for clientele that's more than grown and sexy, but also the seasoned and sophisticated. For more information on how this spot can be yours, contact Big Meat at 404-914-5610 or go to our website at www.dishingtea.com.
Are you ready to continue the journey with talk show host, internet sensation, and author of Awakenings, Epiphanies Along a Spiritual Journey, Big Meech? He is offering another installment of thought-provoking ideas, principles, and metaphors that will encourage, enlighten, inspire, uplift, and catapult you into a brand new evolution of accepting yourself in your total truth. Revelations, Affirmations, and Confirmations. The new book by Big Meech is infused with conversations of love and inspiration that gets right down to the real nitty-gritty. It will confront the reader with the proverbial mirror in an effort to take a deep, closer look within to find all that one needs to propel forward and make life happen. Get your copy today on Amazon.com or go to www.dishingtea.com. That's www.dishingtea.com. For more information, contact Big Meech at 404-914-5610. Revelations, Affirmations, and Confirmations. This message has been brought to you by Too Deep and Pastor Don Jr., CEO of the winning team.
The views and opinions expressed here on Dishing Tea TV are strictly those of the hosts and guests of this program. They do not reflect the views and opinions or governing actions of any of the sponsors or affiliates of Dishing Tea Entertainment, Artist First Entertainment, Big Guy ENT, Atlanta Hot Radio, Black GDP TV, or Diversity TV. Your viewing and listening discretion is advised. Okay, and we are back. If you're just tuning in, you're dishing tea with Big Meech and Aunt Nikki. Our other co-host, Honey Big Red, is in transit. He had to drop out because he's driving. He will be with us momentarily once he gets to the villa and able to get up to his studio and set up and this, that, and the other. However, we're going to go into this next particular set of stories. Dealing with, I told y'all we covered the whole thing with Lil Nas X and the video. If y'all have not seen the review that we did, it was live, honey. It was live on camera right here last week. We posted that up on the YouTube page, and et cetera, et cetera, honey. It is
Can
here.
I get some cliff notes of what you thought? Remember, I was on the road. I was on my way to Philly, y'all, so I couldn't really come in because it was too much commotion in the car. I didn't even want to try to do it. It was just a lot going on. I apologize for the whole last week. What was the Cliff Notes version of how you felt about it?
Okay, well, here's the thing. My whole thing of it is this. The motherfucking video is sickening. Okay. The video is sickening. It is shot masterfully. It is a lot of
yes.
double entendres. It is a lot of symbolism. And when I broke it down, honey, we broke that down because I just thought, look, you had the masculine and the feminine energy. Okay, you had all this butch queen up in blue fighting the butch queen up in pink. Okay, and the one that was in pink was who they were stoning to death and crucifying and this, that, and the other because they were going against the grain. And that then spoke to society, it spoke to everything. When he got on the pole and slid down the stripper pole, honey, went to hell. And right, that was all about accepting who I am, but because I'm accepting me, you want to crucify me and criticize me and tell me I'm of the demon seed or whatever. Well, fuck it. If that's what you say I am, then fuck it. I'm going to be me. So the whole dancing with the devil, lap dancing with the devil, child, the children always say that our lust is, we just of lust and carry on. We're lascivious. We're this. We're an abomination. So you can't. What else am I gonna do? So hell, I was sitting up here getting into my thing, honey. I danced with the devil and carried on, but did catch the end when he killed the devil,
right?
And took the horns and was like,
he put
"Fuck
them on his
it."
head.
He put the horns on his head, but then he also took on archangel wings. So it was like, okay, I defeated this, and this is who I am. Okay, like it or not, this is who I am. Okay.
He took the angel wings because the devil was an angel.
Exactly. Okay. But here's the thing, and I didn't say this in the review, I said this later, that there was very Jesus-esque because didn't Jesus go to hell? And y'all taught us that when Jesus came up, Jesus defeated hell, conquered hell, and he came up with all power. Ain't that what he did when he beat Satan? He came up with all power. So that is all symbolic and it's all that. Okay. And a lot of people, the church children, honey, they can't stand it, and those who
let me tell y'all what my problem is with it. Because I feel like people have the right to express themselves however they want. And from a film aspect, that shit was amazing.
Right.
However, Lil Nas X, you have a lot of fans who are children. Fans. There's not a child birthday that they don't play Old Town Road. Right. So therefore, if a parent who allowed their child, because they don't give a damn that Nas X is gay, they like the little music, the kids like the little music, let the kids listen to the music. So as a parent, you let your child listen to Lil Nas X, and then if your kid come in and say, Mom, can I watch the new Lil Nas X video? And they say, sure, baby, go ahead, because they seen Lil Nas X already. They might not be looking at it. Say, sure, go ahead, and then your kids get to see this. That's where my issue lies, because your fan base your fan base starts very young. I'm not saying that's your only fan base, but your fan base starts very young. So my issue is, you have been trying to make a point, and I don't know if there's advisories on it or not. I just looked at it and I was like, oh,
right.
Okay. Well, damn.
Right.
All right. You know,
But here,
as an adult, I can sit there and I can interpret it. I can love the artistry of it and everything. But
right?
my problem lies that a good number of your fan base are children.
Okay, and here's why I respect that, but this is where I'm I challenge that
Okay.
because everyone who has started off either as child stars or have that child base because he came with Old Town Road, then he did the children's book. When he did that children's book, there was a lot of folks because he had already come out. A lot of folks have already crucified him because he was gay talking about writing a children's book. So he already got a lot of backlash.
Yeah, I don't
But
give a damn
what
about that. You write a children. I don't give a shit if you gay,
right.
straight, man
But
on the
the
goddamn
thing
moon.
of it is that everybody who had their so-called squeaky clean image end up doing something to separate them as adults. We
Right.
had Miley Cyrus that came up there
Yeah,
with the
but he's
damn
still pretty much
gyrating.
the same age. Old Town Road ain't but a couple years old.
I know, understandable, but as an artist and trying to sit down there to branch out of this, that, and the other, and to now take his career, he had to, whatever this is or whatever his creativity had taken him. The song itself is a song. Now it's one of the it's an adult song because he got a lot of cussing in it. Okay, now listening to the song itself would take us into so I wouldn't have see parents trying to have their kids listen to the song because it's profanity laced. The same way how we do with rap music and stuff.
Right.
It's profanity laced. Okay. I mean, and then him dancing with the devil in Canada ain't no different than having a goddamn bitch sit up there and you taking a credit card and swiping it down the crack of her ass.
Yeah, you know, I don't
Okay.
like none of that bullshit.
So it's all in that same realm because it's too adult for children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole argument there about his fan base, I'm sure that the parents, the problem that we have here
They
is
out of
that
touch.
most people who understand how to monitor their children, hello, baby.
Look, she's back. All right, bye. Grown folks conversation. Bye.
Okay.
Go without Cole.
Um, so we know the parents who are going to monitor their kids and scrutinize what the children are doing. We just have a lot of parents who don't and won't. Let me say won't, because it's not that they can't. It's just that they won't because either they're lazy or they have let the TV become the babysitter and carrying on. And then everybody got their own little devices and this, that, and the third. So kids are not as passe or whatever as we would like to think that they are, or we lean on that children argument too strongly at times,
Yeah.
but yet we give them the damn devices to be independent.
Right.
Ain't no
Now, because
child supposed to have
I
that
was
much
just
indie
saying
fucking
for
independence.
me, like, had Lily came and said, Grandma, can I watch the Lil Nas X video? I'd probably be like, oh, go ahead, Lily. And she'd have set it into the thing because
Right,
I know the video he did before, all the kids love it. They play it at every kid birthday party.
right.
And that's, you know, I just had the remote. What the hell? Cole ain't never seen the video yet.
Okay.
What the hell just had to do? It ain't over there with y'all. It
So
was
that
over there.
and then here's the thing that you just said something too. It's a new video. Okay. It's a new video. So wait a minute, I just caught that. Little nasty ex. I just caught that, Tracy. I just caught that. Okay. Oh, okay. Um, it's a new video. So one of the things that we as parents and stuff have to do is to make sure that when the new stuff come out, that we still deem it to be appropriate. Because as we all know in this business, we don't know what the hell artists are doing from time to time. And every time we turn around, it may be something different. You know, as they're growing as artists or whatever, it's up to us to make sure that the new shit still passes the standard.
Right.
You
That's
know,
true. That's true.
so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because I mean,
I mean
let's
that's
take
absolutely true. But that's why I was just saying, like, Sometimes,
But to your
sometimes we
point,
just,
but
yeah,
because we get glued in and thinking that, oh, let's take
that's just
Janet Jackson. Let's take Janet Jackson. Okay. Let's go right there with Miss Janet Jackson, honey. Okay.
Miss
When she
Jackson
was
is
sitting
the
up
next.
there, Young Loving and Dream Street and stuff, honey.
Dream Street,
Okay.
love,
We
love,
was all cute. It was all
diamond
cute.
roses.
Oh, we was all loving it. We was all, oh, that's Janet, honey. But then that bitch came out with Funny How Time Flies.
But see, this is different though because we Janet's age,
I know, but
so
at the time,
we was
no, hold
growing.
on. We're her age, yes, but remember when we were kids.
She's still a little bit older than us, right?
Yeah, she got it about 4 years. We were still kids. So remember, as the new stuff came along, I mean, hell, she even talked about it. Her mama even told her, baby, I know you're not gonna sing that. Okay. Because even her mama said that. Okay. Then she went
True.
to then
But
she went
remember,
from
stuff wasn't all out for us like that then either. We were
exactly.
way.
Yeah, exactly. Which supports my point because now that we in this technological age where everything is at your fingertips, this is why it is up to us to make sure that the new stuff still pass the standards test. You know, especially if you ain't seen it yet, because if it's something new and the way how folks are doing things nowadays, girl, we can't let kids be haphazard with it. I mean, look at cartoons. Let's take The Simpsons. Let's take The Simpsons, baby. Now we all know that to be a cartoon, but child, this little motherfucker talking about eat my shorts and carried on and this, that, and the other. Hello? And then you got the little kids sitting there, oh my, eat my shorts. What did you just say to me? Okay, you all right? Oh, she got a coughing spell. Okay. Hold on. The difference with Miss Jackson is that she did it over time and with each album. She played it safe and smart. Yes, she did. But my point is, it's just that. Because see, this is little Nas is doing new music. This is not on the same album. This is new music too. So, as coming out now, or maybe just a new single or whatever, because now we're in this whole thing of doing singles again. So now we have to make sure that it passes the standard test because you're only as good as your last product. You know what I'm saying? So now this is where we are. But the problem that came to be, I didn't know anything about the video. It's the shoes that took my attention because the shoes came and the shoes were saying that they're in direct correlation to the video. I'm like, well, what the hell is the video then? Because if the shoes are this, then what's the video? And that's how I came to the video. Okay. Which I didn't see a lot wrong with the video. I'm like, oh, okay, bitch, okay. I didn't see anything wrong with the video. It's adult, it's symbolic, it's all of that, and I got it. I have no problem with it. But a lot of traditional people who are very, traditional thinking, traditional religious teachings and carrying on, regardless of what faith that you have, is you're in that whole traditional thing of that nature. And a lot of folks felt that it's sacrilege. He done sold himself to the devil. He's in there playing with spirits and this, that, and the other, and carrying on. But hell, we have a number of things that have already been doing that. And everybody want to throw up the Illuminati and oh my God, he's doing this for the Illuminati and all that kind of jazz and this, that, and the other. Child, that ain't got nothing to do with shit, honey. He stood up there and threw in your face the whole idea of him being gay, and he did it in your face. Okay? Dancing with the devil, honey. Hey, ain't that what the Joker told Batman, honey? Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? Ah, okay. Okay. Lil Nas is a troll. He always has been. If you follow him on social media, you'll see what I mean. I don't. And I don't. For past episodes of this fine show, thank you, baby. Follow the on YouTube, like and subscribe. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that because yeah. So here, that did was that, but here's the part of the argument because the argument for me were these goddamn shoes. Okay, were these shoes, and I was trying to find uh yeah, you know what, and that's another thing that you said that we have to remember too. He's 21 years old. That's another thing. He is 21 years old or young, 21 years young. So all of this, sensationalism. Remember, we were just talking about being in a reality show era to where, this is shock TV to the max. Okay. So this particular imagery and carrying on, honey, is one thing. Remember, listen, I don't know. Do y'all remember when he was on Twitter and they were trying to tell that he had bought titties and everything because he had this breastplate on, he had these big ass titties, and folks were sitting there talking about, oh my God, he went and got breast implants and he didn't. I said, child, that's a breastplate. Okay, drag queens use it all the time. And I thought he was about to come out and say he was about to do drag. Then the pictures post on Twitter with him in the thigh-high boots and the pigtails and things. And I said, oh, but wait a minute, what is this? I didn't know that was a video shoot. He just said, they just posted up the pictures. So it got a buzz. Okay, it's marketing. He got the buzz out there and carried on. Okay, wait a minute. What you say, princess? Yeah, yes. Okay, right. Okay, so it's all about marketing and getting out there. He's going to ruffle feathers and carrying on and things of that nature. However, we talk about the Satan shoes. Okay, now that's where it struck me because I was like, okay, who in the world is going to wear these particular shoes? Okay. Now, interestingly enough, how about that? We talked about Miley Cyrus, having to break this image from Hannah Montana, okay, and things. And she done became this whole little do-wah-diddy sex crave little thing with the tongue and all of that, okay. But how interesting that she's the one who bought a pair. One of the ones who bought a pair, honey, got them on. She got hers on in a thing. Okay, she sure does. Okay, those shoes sold out in 1 minute. 666 pair sold out in 1 minute. Okay, at the price of at the price of
That's 666. Come on with that good old 666.
okay, at the price of $1,018.
Shit, for some Air Maxes?
Okay, so some Air Max 97s. Okay, now y'all heard all this controversy. They got the scripture on there because the scripture that's on there is Luke 10 and 18. Okay, and that's about the devil has fallen from grace and all of that. Okay, I'm paraphrasing, but it said, that's the scripture that said the devil has fallen from grace, right? But I want y'all to pay attention to something because I'm sure y'all heard by now that Nike is suing the company and this, that, and other, saying they ain't got nothing to do with it, blah, 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 blah. Well, hold on, because this is what I find to be fucking interesting. You ain't got nothing to do with that.
Mitch,
But
I got a question.
Uh-huh.
Was the sneakers in the video? What was the association? Did he have a Nike deal?
No.
Because that's the part I was missing. That was the part I
No,
was
there's not a
confused.
Nike deal. There's a company called Mischief.
Mm.
Okay, that have bought these particular sneakers and they created these sneakers. I don't know I
One
don't
of
know
those
how
sneakers that customize the sneakers.
right.
One of them companies that customize the sneakers. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Nike has a restraining order.
Yeah, but hold on. Catch this. Cause did y'all know they had these? Okay. So did you see? We had the
There's a
Jesus
few
shoe.
companies like that.
Okay, but this is the same company. Okay. And here is where I am with it. Okay. Here's where I am with it. Mischief is the name of this company.
Right.
Okay. I didn't even know that there was a damn Jesus shoe
Me
up
neither.
until this Satan
For the
shoe
mischief.
come about.
What they
Okay.
do is one of those companies that you know how they customize your sneakers. So that is one of those companies. It's Mischief. Oh, that's down the street. Um, and they got a shoe called the Jesus shoe. So they took a pair of all white Air Maxes 97s and they put like blue and stuff in it and they called them the Jesus shoe.
No,
So they
no,
use
no,
the
no,
whole,
no, no. Catch it. No, 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 no. Hold on. Because the whole thing with the shoe is the Jesus shoe. So you're walking on water.
right. So
So they put water in the
the
shoe
water that they claim is from the River Jordan.
that's blessed by the priest. Is because it's holy water. So it was blessed by the priest.
I ain't
Okay.
even no Christian. I want me a pair of those.
And wait a minute. And the sole, the inside sole is supposed to be a red sole that's supposed to be made with
The clay?
frankincense.
Oh, from
No.
frankincense. Okay.
So the shoe's supposed to smell like frankincense on the inside because that's one of the oils that they wipe Jesus' feet with.
Right. And
So,
remember they bought frankincense when he was born.
right. So that particular shoe, now catch it. Because on that shoe, this is the same Air Max 97 shoe. Okay, the same Air Max 97 shoe that they customized to be a Jesus shoe with the scripture Matthew 14 and
I
25,
see
which
where
is
you're going. I
why.
see where you're going. I see where you're
You
going.
see where I'm going? You
Mm-hmm.
see where the fuck I'm going?
Yes, yes, yes. I see where
With
you're going.
just the same setup. Matthew 14 and 25, which is how they sold it for $1,425 a pair. Okay. So that person bought them, and now they don't become a collector's item because we're in the sneaker culture or whatever. You know, folks are into that. There's a whole culture of folks. Now he bought the damn thing because they're limited edition, and now he's selling his pair for 4,000. Okay, so now Nike. Nobody knew about this Jesus shoe, apparently, or very few did. But now all of a sudden that the Satan shoe done came out, same company, okay, same company. All right. Now everybody keep asking, where's this blood coming from? Because in their shoe, the red is supposed to be they put one drop of real human blood in each shoe. Okay. Now I'm trying to find research department help me find this. There's a video where I think he's one of the owners of the company. Okay. He said that it is real blood. What they did is like 6 or 7 of them that's in the company or whatever that collaborate on making this shoe. He said they had took and all of them had stuck their finger, like you taking a diabetes test. They stuck their finger, and so they had put a drop in each shoe. Okay.
Y'all know I'm about to say something ignorant, right? I don't know why
so
y'all mad. Y'all always talking about you covered in the blood. You covered in the blood.
so then the scripture that they use it, they put another scripture on here. This is biblical. They put a scripture on here. Luke 10 and 18. And that scripture, what? Oh, she talking to the kids.
Lily, talking about, do I have to go to bed? It's almost
Oh,
11.
is that a question?
Did you see the way my face looked? That's
Oh,
why
honey,
you
if
was
you
like,
got to ask me, honey, did you already knew that answer? Okay.
I let you stay up a little bit longer because I know the twins be driving you crazy. Please don't take my kindness for a weakness, Liliana. You're going to get your ass beat in here, I promise you.
Girl. So now they done did this, and then now cats. Did you see on the Jesus shoe? They have the cross, the crucifix on the shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, on the Satan shoe, they got the pinnacle. They got the bronze pinnacle on it, on the
Okay.
shoelace and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
So they done did this the same format that they're using. Okay. But now, because it done got this uproar, we got all these traditional children out there telling, oh my God, this is Satan worship. It's the same people. Now Nike want to get all in the uproar and talk about
This
oh,
is life. Understand this. Where there's good, there's bad.
hello. And if this is the same company that gave you the Jesus shoe, and you didn't complain about that, you didn't stop them from a copyright infringement on that.
So my thing is the restraining order against the company? Was the restraining order only on the shoe, on the devil shoe?
Well, you know what? I think it's on the shoe because from what I read, they said that they stopped them from selling further sales of the shoe.
So
Okay.
just that shoe. So it's like you said, it's okay if they do that with the Jesus shoe. I am no listen before anybody say anything stupid to me. Please understand, on no means am I advocating for the goddamn devil. But at the end of the day, there's a good, there's a bad.
Right.
If you're going to, you want them to take it, because let's be clear, I don't indulge in it. Don't think it's right. However, nigga, it's some motherfuckers that worship the devil too.
And that was my point that we said before, because I'm like, look, we have a number of people who would have bought that shoe simply because somebody was quote unquote speaking their language. There's satanic worshipers out there. Hell, there's a Satan Bible that I read.
Yeah.
Well, I read a couple of pages of it. It's a satanic Bible out there. Okay. So there are actual folks who this is a form of religion for them. Okay. Now, how we've been taught that what it is, I don't really believe that it's the way that we've been taught with all these sacrificial stuff and carrying on. I think a lot of that is fear-based to keep us from dabbling into it. But I am going to say that
and
as somebody,
keep on forgetting people, he was an angel first.
As somebody who is highly spiritual, I do understand and recognize how you can open up spiritual portals and let negative shit in that you don't know what the hell you're doing. So you have to protect yourself at all times. So this kind of energy would not be in my home. Okay, it would not be in my home because that's not something that I would take to.
Right.
At the same time, understanding what it is, this is a marketing ploy all day. And so I coming down on Nike because I'm like, wait a minute. When this is the exact same company. This is why I'm stressing that. This is the exact same company. When you have the Jesus shoe out there, there's nothing out there. There's no backlash. There's no nothing. And I read that the company that they had folks they have both positive and negative feedback about the Jesus shoe. But we didn't get this backlash from Nike talking about cease and desist, and we're gonna put a restraining order because this is a copyright infringement.
Have the water from the River Jordan and it's blessed over by a priest.
Yes.
All that old shit. Some people don't take kindly no shit like that.
Right.
You take Jesus walking on that water to be something sacred.
It's sacred. As something sacred. Exactly.
So you don't think that that's just as bad? Oh, it's paying homage to Jesus. So now, so then that make that him walking on water not be that special because now we walking on it too.
But wait a minute. But here's the thing, though. What about those who are not Christians?
Thank you. Hey.
What about those who are not Christians? Because they could have been just as easily offended, just like Christians are offended by this satanic shoe. Okay, they could have been easily just as offended by this Jesus shoe. You know, as a heretic.
That's what a Bible thumping one.
Yes.
You did what? You got water from the River Jordan.
And wait a minute, what about worship or creating a graven image? Because you done took something that's sacred to me. You know, because that's biblical too. So here we are again. Y'all know I say beliefs are very subjective. Okay, that's a personal, individual thing. Okay. But my dog in this particular fight is, damn it, if you was gonna do it for this damn Satan shoe, you should have did it for the Jesus shoe.
Me too.
Because your name is out here. You say that they fucking with your name and your brand. What? Okay, what? Let me go here because Pride that came up in here. Pride, you know what? I think I like you, but you gonna be one of those ones I'm gonna love to hate. Because I see you like to debate, and I can tell.
Is this another Haji?
No. I don't know. Pride is part of. He's part of The Nighthawk Network. You know, he's been in. You've seen Pride before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been in. But what has happened? You know, yeah, he gets deep, and I love him for it. But he challenges a lot, and
Now,
I
what do you
see.
got to say? What do you want to say?
Hold on.
Let's do it.
Yeah, he gonna be somebody I'ma love to hate. You know, that kind of Erica Kane, like you know how we did with
Yes,
Erica
God.
Kane. Yeah, he gonna be one of those, and I'ma love it. I'ma love it. Don't stop till I keep coming. But let me see. Some of the most demonic singers or musicians of all times were only playing up the devil music, saying that was being said about rock and roll music back in the day. Artists like Marilyn Manson, Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne, Motley Crue, Judas Priest, and others have nothing to do with Satanism except marketing by music business A&R people. I'll give you that. You're absolutely right on that because it was the image and hell, it worked. And then we're not going to talk about the years of backmasking. Remember, the whole backmasking thing was supposed to be demonic. Okay?
Yes, Lily is back and about to get a goddamn beat, princess.
Okay. There's polarity in everything. Okay? Everything. Also, angels are ugly, demons are pretty. Oh, how about that?
Come on, Leo. Because remember this too.
How about that?
Shit, I just lost my goddamn thought, y'all. Laughing at Leah ass. Oh, the Satan is, oh, remember they said Bobby Johnson sold this old church
Right.
over here at the
Okay.
crossroads, honey. Come on.
Satanism is a recognized religion, and a lot of us and it has a lot to do with humans taking responsibility for their own actions, whether good or bad, but not blaming God, Jesus for the things or the date and the Satan devil for the bad. Many celebrities, including Sammy Davis Jr. and Smokey Robinson, have looked into the religion and met with the head of the church back in the day. Yes, I knew that too. And you're right on that because, see, that's what I found out when I had read um, images of, I had read pages of the Satan Bible because I was in Barnes and Nobles back home in Detroit. Now, well, wait a minute, hold on, let me get that right. That wasn't Detroit, honey. That was Bloomfield Hills because the Barnes and Nobles way out on Woodward across 14 Mile and shit. Okay, maybe 15 miles. Okay, but I was up in there, and it scared me for a second because I said the Satanic Bible. You know, I was before I left the church. I was like, oh, you know. In the bookstore, I'm about ready to clutch my pearls and shit. How
Right.
dare you know? But then I had a calm come over me, and the message that I heard was, you can't fight your enemy if you don't know him.
Remember we talked about that before with other religions. You want to
Yes,
sit here and debate with somebody else how they bad and they this and they that, and you've never picked up their book. You can't say nothing and shut the fuck up.
exactly. So that's what made me pick it up, and I had read a few pages, and also when I lived in New York, I was on the Geraldo show. In the audience, I wasn't on the panel, but that particular time, we had people who said they were Satanists on the show. You know,
I
and
remember
in
they used to have a
listening,
couple of shows. Geraldo and I think Morton Downey Jr. used to have a couple of them people too.
yeah, and in their talking, uh, you know, I took offense to it again just before I left the church. I took offense to it because what they were saying, it was too passive. It was making too much sense. But at the same time, I thought that was being deceptive. I was like, oh no, honey, you ain't gonna sit down there and fool the people like that. How that's and I got all testified, honey. That's a trick of the devil. You deceptive. You deceiving the folks. You lied. I went all there. But then as my consciousness started to elevate, and one of the things that I have grown to do is that I don't believe in Satan the way that it's been taught anymore. I
Right.
do believe that there's good and there's evil, spiritually speaking, positive and a negative. But I also believe that we harbor it all, and it's just like anything else. What grows in you is what you feed.
Right. But
Okay,
just like what Pride had said, when Pride said, and we've done this our entire lives. And like y'all know, I'm not Christian and I never have been. But we've done this our entire lives. When there's something good happens, what we always look at God.
right,
I'm gonna continue to say that. I
right.
absolutely am. But as soon as something bad happened, everybody
Want to blame the
like the
devil,
devil. The devil tried
and
to. The devil thought he had me.
right.
Come on.
And one of the things about because when before I left church, I had gotten into liberation theology. And one of the things about liberation theology is that's what it teaches. We, I always say this: to be evil is to live backwards. Ha.
Mm.
Okay. To be evil, EVIL, is to live backwards, LIVE.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you add the D for devil, to be a devil means you have lived
Lived.
past tense. Okay. You past tense. And so one of the things about that is that we say drop the D off the devil, honey, and take
And live.
responsibility for your action and
Right.
live. Okay, drop the D and live. Part of that is, okay, good and evil is there, but the ultimate decision is yours. Can't nothing make you do anything. The decision is yours. Now, whether or not you get confined to what you believe the consequences are of your decisions and carrying on, that there is what happens. And so you move accordingly based on your experiences, based on what you know to be real, based on your own fears and this, that, and the other. There's just stuff there that we do or don't do. They'll become learning lessons. Everything becomes a learning lesson. Okay. So that there is that. So I don't believe in it the way that it has been taught anymore. My
Yeah,
conscience has
me.
risen from
Think
that.
about what we say when, just like with like I said, we say, look at God, but then what else we say? The devil is a liar. No, he's not, because he can't.
Huh. Okay.
Remember, we taught that the devil always he tells the truth.
Right. Huh. Okay.
The
And here's
devil
the
is not a
thing.
liar. He's telling you the truth, and your ass went for it.
Right. Okay.
It might have been a little bit
Uh.
deceptive, but he tells the truth.
Okay. Um. And what it is just that because it's teasingly, it's this, that, and the other. It's all of that. And so now it's just now about every. I don't want to sit down here and tell anybody they wrong for believing what they believe. It's just that there's certain shit that just won't agree with my spirit. And
And that's
okay,
what I said. Like, listen, you
that
can
just don't
believe
agree with
whatever the
my
hell you
spirit.
want to believe, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't feel all that. I'm not telling you that I'm not trying to convert you nowhere else. All I'm telling you is keep that shit over there.
You
I don't want to debate you about it
ain't no
because that's
need.
something that I
And
ain't
that's
really
and that's
trying to
another thing
learn.
that I get tired of. I get tired of debating God. You know, there is no debating God. If
We
God is
can't.
everything,
Listen,
if God
nobody's gonna
is
know.
everything, then what the fuck are we debating about?
And at the end of the day, everybody want to tell you they right way, they way is the right way, they way is the right. Bitch, you ain't gonna know until you close your goddamn eyes. So all you can
Hello?
do is live your best life. Try to live it as good as
Hello?
possible and with the best intentions. And stop worrying about what everybody else talking about. Because just like when we talk about all the time, I can't, your message is not my message, and my message
Right.
is not
It's not
yours. So what
right.
me and the Most High talk about is for me and him. And what y'all talk about is for you and it. It's y'all be going too deep
Or
about
her.
stuff.
Oh, okay. Or
Her.
her.
Oh, because I do say that too. I'll be like, ooh,
Right.
won't she
Okay. How
do it?
about that? How about
Won't
that?
she do it?
That's too revolutionary for some folks. They still can't wrap that around their head. I had to tell folks, if you're created in God's image and you looking at
And
yourself and
I'm a
you're a
woman,
woman,
then God is. We was talking about this over there on Bigger. You can't tell me that I can't call him or her. I can call her because
right,
the image that I look at when I see in the mirror is the goddamn woman. Just like a gay person, if they looking in the mirror, then that's who God is to them. If you are made in God's image and you say that God ain't make no damn mistakes, shut the fuck up, mind your business, deal
mind your
with your own
business.
shit, and stop worrying
Ah,
about what somebody else the fuck doing.
and there you have it. Princess said, "Get out of my head." Means I was just thinking about the Jesus shoot and how Christians might have been offended by that. Yeah, because especially across. Think of those hard Christians, honey, over there in the other countries. You know, that you
Fanatics.
know that sit down there and they hold the River Jordan sacred. They hold the Blessed Mother Mary sacred.
Mm-hmm.
And so stuff like this, if you gonna do a shoe and mock, because that would be considered mockery.
How old is the Jesus shoe?
That shoe, that particular thing came out in 2019.
Okay.
What
You
I
know
that
why?
was posted in
Because I'm gonna
2019.
tell
So
y'all what it
it's not
probably.
that old.
I'm gonna tell you what it probably would have been a problem had those sneakers came out when Kanye did Jesus Walks.
Oh, oh,
See, because if that
okay.
sneaker just came out in 2019, there was nothing to
well,
hype it up.
right,
Little
okay,
Nas X thing is hyping up that
the
demon
Satan shoot,
sneaker.
and
Had that
you may have
Jesus
a
sneaker
point.
came out with Jesus Walks, we
Now,
might
let
have seen
research
somebody.
department check that out because I never saw when it came out. I'm just going by the stuff that I was finding when it was posted. Okay, and so that was a 2019 posting. So I'm like, okay, I don't like to debate, but I do have different views when I study things. I understand that,
Right, and everybody because
and
everybody's gonna
everybody
get something
does,
out of
baby.
different when they study something.
No, I'm serious when I say you're gonna make me work because see, I like how your mind thinks.
Right.
Okay, because I know the other day he was almost like I said something. He had something that was kind of challenging me. You know, I was getting in my feelings. I was like, okay, nigga, shut, nigga, okay. But I love it
Cause you
because
really
what it
challenging
does,
my
it keeps
brother
me
when
on
I
my
wasn't
toes. It's
here.
like because I said, oh wait a minute, I got to okay, yeah, you're gonna make me go back to my debate days. So I'm gonna have to go back to my formula, honey. I said, okay. So
Ooh.
I know how I'm gonna have
But
to
it's
deal with him.
good though. But
But
what
it's
you're saying
good
is
because
true.
and I need that. God help me, I need that because I have gotten out of my formula for a little piece of a minute. And then too, what it does is the information. I
Mm.
love that when we got information and
Yeah.
it's good. Ooh,
And this is
ooh,
the thing.
oh,
I talked about this today too. I think it was today and yesterday. You guys, we are in the world of information, the time
yes,
of information.
yes.
I am one of those people who love to learn. So at any given time, my ass is probably watching a documentary or reading a book. Look, y'all, I got Heal Thyself. This book is old, but it's the 20-year, no, I think the Sacred Woman has been redone. But this is Heal Thyself for Health and Longevity. Teach you
Right.
how to heal yourself from the inside out.
Who was that
I'm,
by?
this is Queen
A
Afua.
fool?
Yes.
I knew you was going to say that. Girl, girl, okay, we'll talk about her in a minute.
Look, and I didn't want to even get the audiobook. Y'all know because I be so busy, I do audiobooks, but not these.
Yeah.
This is sacred.
Oh,
This is Sacred Woman, and this is the updated and expanded 20-year anniversary edition of
okay.
Sacred Woman. So
Okay.
I'm one of those people that love to learn different things. So we need to do our research. You can't, people, just because, like, say we talking about a topic that y'all like. Okay, if you take for word like it's Bible because we said it, something wrong with you. Not that it's not the absolute facts, but you should want to go check it for yourself.
Boom.
You should
Okay, mic
always
drop.
want to check it for yourself.
Mic drop right there.
People have to understand that. Go fact check some shit.
I love you right back, Pride.
I was
Okay.
getting ready to say, don't make me get you.
Okay, I will admit I do like to debate. Child, please, I look at how you post stuff. However, I don't pick sides unless I believe in them and not just to argue or debate. Now
Well,
that
that's the
I
good
like.
thing. That's
That
the good
there, and
thing.
that's a good debater. Because that was the one thing when I was at Cody, I was on the debate team at Cody. And we won the city championships consecutively 2 years. Thank you. Um,
Come on.
so and that's what it was. Even though I preferred being on the affirmative team, which is like the prosecuting attorney, I
Mm,
had to learn how to be on the negative team, which is like the defense attorney. Okay. And I had to learn how to pick my own case apart.
mm.
Okay. I had to learn. My coach taught us that we had to learn, okay, this is your case, but tell me how to beat you. I'm like, what the fuck do I want to tell you that for?
Yeah, like why would I do
You
that?
know, but what it taught me was to be able to argue both sides, okay, effectively. Okay. And once we put the information out there, then whoever was the judge, it's up on you to say who won and who didn't.
Right, right.
Okay. And
So
carry it
you
on.
gotta put together a hell of a
That's
case.
right. That's right. That's right. Oh, my coach used to make me mad with that. I had to take apart my own case. Okay. I
Think
hated
about if
that.
you was the one who would be residing over this.
Right.
Is what you
Exactly.
did.
Oh, she used to make me sick. I remember and looked into it back in the late 80s where the new version of the Satanic Bible blew up and was all over the news and was on every talk show. I believe Anton Levy, you know the name, honey, was
Yes.
the recognized leader and was the cat meeting all of the celebrities back then. You know that name, don't you? Anton
I
Levy.
remember that name.
Yes, Lord. Yeah. Okay. Mind blow. Learning something new every day on this show. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. That means we're
Princess,
doing
love
our
you.
job. Evil is an energy you bring, you carry. Yes,
You
they're
better say
entities,
that,
but you have
Leo.
to bring them to you. Yes, Lord.
You
Come on
better
now.
tell it.
Come on now. He also said that he is not a role model for children. So I say no parent should spend any money or on concerts, perfume, clothing, etc. for their kids then.
Oh, you talking about Lil Nas X?
Well, you know, that's with all of them because we have a number of folks that sit on there and get mad because folks are sitting. Here's the thing about
You've made them
celebrities.
be a role model. Like they used to say
We
about the
put them,
basketball players. We make them be
yes,
role models.
yes,
They didn't tell you they wanted to be a damn role model.
right. Okay. Okay. And then you have it. Let me bring Red back up in here. You still
Okay.
driving, child? Where you at?
First and foremost, right when I got off the air last time,
Yeah.
when I got out there last time, my truck conveniently ran out of gas. I've been sitting on the interstate.
I know the hell you lying.
No, I'm not. I've been sitting right on the interstate in the dark. Yep.
Triple A
All
came to get you
because
some gas.
no, Wayne from AHR Car Club, he came out there.
Okay.
But
I'm glad you okay.
but the point is this: I wouldn't have ran out of gas if I'd have followed my first mind. But I couldn't follow my first mind because some jackass that called himself trying to bring a baby in this world want to play these stupid ass games with Diamond, and he on the phone talking to me, and I was going off on his ass and missed my exit to get gas, and that's why I got him.
Distractions.
I am sick of niggas.
Oh, that's a song.
My day has been really, really nigga visual. Niggas motherfucking goddamn coming out their mouth sideways like I'm motherfucking not 50 years old. Motherfuckers goddamn, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm at a zero tolerance in my life right now.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if you Colin Powell and you ran all the motherfucking goddamn military in the world. You ain't gonna talk to me crazy. That's dead.
Well, how about that?
I don't give two fucks. That's over. I don't give a fuck.
That part.
Okay,
Right.
then secondly, if you think your black ass gonna motherfucking be done trying to motherfucking slick nigga somewhere to live in my house and already motherfucking goddamn disrupted somebody's education that I motherfucking provide for, and now you want to motherfucking dip off and play the baby making goddamn hoe ass nigga? Boy, do you know how bad your life finna be?
Ooh.
Do you understand what the fuck is gonna happen to you?
No, that's Uncle Red down here going off. What? Yo, if you don't
That
get your
nigga do not understand what's gonna happen to him. He think, oh, it's so he can make a decision like that, and it's on him, bruh. Decisions you make on motherfucking life decisions like that is motherfucking affect other people. And when you affect other people, some motherfuckers don't take too lightly to that. They gonna get that ass.
Well, and there you have it.
Sometimes people gotta learn the hard way. And
it's so crazy. And Meech is so crazy. It's so crazy because Meech knows I can name, he probably can name them too, 6 or 7 motherfuckers that been waiting to whoop that ass.
Well, I was on the list from the first damn time.
Exactly. I was like, motherfucker, you do not understand.
I'll run that motherfucker over right now. Where you at?
Sable Chase and McDonough. Probably standing in the parking lot, being a bum ass nigga, smoking a blunt. A bum for life. A J. I don't understand, nigga. You grow up with a bunch of negativity in your motherfucking circle. Every man in your motherfucking life you see ain't motherfucking one shit to you. Don't try to paint no pretty ass pictures for their ass now. You know goddamn well what you looked at. You can't motherfucking name a nigga with a positive situation in your life, and all you want to do is imitate that. You ignorant motherfucker, break the chain.
That part I never understand. How people repeat it instead of changing it. I don't get it. It wasn't hard for me. Motherfucker, I don't like the way you did that. I'm changing
Right.
it. You wasn't the fuck there for me, so I'm gonna absolutely be there for my motherfucking kids. I don't understand.
I don't get it because I had motherfucking examples of all of it. I had examples of the fuck shit. I had goddamn right shit, the straight shit, all that. You know what? I had the fucking few examples of the great providers and the motherfuckers that saying how it should
Right.
be and what it is to be a man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they didn't teach me that running around bucking your chest out and not being a punk and all that. No, they taught me motherfucking responsibilities and priorities. That's being a motherfucking man. Okay?
Right.
Well,
A lot of niggas can't spell masculinity. I know motherfuckers, goddamn it. I know motherfuckers, goddamn it. You know what? How do you spell masculinity? A motherfucking responsible ass man that's in the LBGT. There you go.
Come on.
well,
That's how you spell goddamn. Because guess what? It don't matter who you are, what you're doing with your motherfucking life. If your motherfucking goddamn priorities in order, and you motherfucking a provider for yourself, your family, your kids, your family,
Then
then
you
you are a
responsible
motherfucking man. Okay?
Period.
hey,
Period.
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 Just
But if you
like
ever
I said,
sit back,
go ahead.
also you sitting back watching motherfuckers struggle, living off bitches that got $4 rent, ain't doing nothing but spending their own motherfucking money, instead of
hair.
making babies motherfucking on every motherfucking corner of the motherfucking hemisphere. Why the fuck you want to copycat that?
That part.
I can
And
tell
have
you
the
like,
audacity to be having a little girl. Now you want to get mad when she get older and a fuck nigga like yourself come along.
period.
You can't get mad. What you mad for?
Period.
Ooh,
Listen,
ooh.
when the one thing I said, you know, I tell you all the time, when I was little, my daddy had to go away to federal college a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But what he taught us was what a man was supposed to be in our lives. But he never made me feel, he never told us that we wasn't supposed to be something as well. He made sure that we knew how to be what we needed to be so that a fuck nigga can't come around.
Don't depend on no nigga. Period.
He's supposed
Period.
to be able to provide for you, but you need to be able to provide for you first. Because when a
There you go.
motherfucker fuck up and some shit might not work out, you know how to stand on your own.
Well, and there you have it.
That lesson that my father made sure was in this brain. People want to know why I ain't been with nobody in a long time. Cause guess what, nigga? There's a bunch of you new age fuck niggas out here for some reason, because I don't look the 50-year-old that I am. A bunch of little niggas want to come at me. Well, get your broke ass out of here, because I'm not giving you my goddamn income tax check, my goddamn, with those things we been getting, my stimulus check, or none of that, my motherfucking work check. You can't get the refunds I get from school. You
That's
can't
why,
get a motherfucking
you know what, Nikki, that's why I'm so proud of my motherfucking oldest daughter. My oldest daughter, Karen, got 5 motherfucking kids, and if that nigga motherfucker walk out the house today, she's still gonna have a new beautiful ass car and a truck and motherfucking a roof over her motherfucking head, and they still gonna be at Papa Do's eating without that nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I was able to still take care of my kids. I remember I didn't take Brian to child support court until so many years later, and then only asked him for $400 a month, right? And
about
the
it.
lady said, you know, I can give her triple to quadruple what she asking for. I said, miss, I'm not here to take anybody under. All I want is to make sure my kids have extra money after I do all the things that I do for them. Once I pay all my bills, take care of them, buy their clothes and stuff like that. I just need to make sure there's a little bit of extra money for when they want to go out and do stuff. And that lady looked at him and said, I don't know what the hell you did, but you better be thanking her, because I could take your ass out of here in handcuffs.
Okay, Meech, and what he don't understand is he keep playing with this petty motherfucker in my house. He gonna be in jail. He going to jail.
Yeah.
Cause she petty as fuck.
Me too. And if we need to petty it up together, honey, I'll bring some of my shit too.
okay.
Nigga, this
But
family
that
ain't
nigga,
what you want because it's bigger than just that house right there.
but see what he
that's
don't
the part that he
understand.
ain't got.
That's what he don't understand though. But guess what, bro? If you finish, you need to come get this shit up out my house before I got to
How
have a
about
yard
that?
sale.
How
I'll have
about
a yard
that?
sale because everything could be 25 cents.
Listen,
Yeah.
you know once you put it on your curb, somebody pump the basket, get it in 5 minutes after you sit it out there anyway.
Oh yeah, somebody got them watching it.
Listen,
Well-
that red house, no matter what red sit out on the trash, before trash day comes, somebody come to take it.
The shit be gone.
Okay.
So nigga, you can play if you want to. Look, you know my godson right down there. You need to sit some stuff out. I just swing on past, boo. Is it some
Okay.
shit that you made? But I'm pretty sure he ain't got nothing that Teezy would want to know damn way, because Teezy works hard.
Okay.
Listen, Teezy works hard. He goes to motherfucking school. He crazy as all fucking hell, but he ain't no goddamn dummy.
Okay. That part. Well, okay. All
Well, look,
right.
I just got home. Y'all finish the show, man. I'm gonna go ahead, mama.
Well, you guys, you know what? Tomorrow, I usually always watch Stan later
Hey, put that in the
because it
trash
come
for
on
me.
so early on a Sunday. I mean, on a Saturday. But I want to catch it live, so I probably run the Big O streets for a few minutes. But I got the damn twins. Y'all ain't never been so motherfucking tired in my entire goddamn life. I don't remember doing this. Molly wasn't lying when he said one run one way and the other one run the other way, and then they laugh at your motherfucking ass, tilt the head to the side, and all kinds of little crazy shit. These little motherfuckers is crazy. I've been tired. I'm tired. They only been here since Monday. Molly said, well, Ma, how long did they stay? I said, I gave you my word, 2 weeks. I said, but please understand on the 13th day, nigga, your ass need to be here because on the 14th day, your ass need to get the hell out. He was cracking up. I said, I'm not playing with you. Your damn daughters is crazy as all fucking hell. But they not bad, though. They just active as shit. And then they got this little weird twin thing. Why y'all ain't tell me that twins had some weird shit?
Yeah, honey.
Like, they'll talk to me in regular, like, they only two, so I kind of get what they saying, but it's regular talk. But then they talk to each other in this other
Yes. And you ain't seen the twin telepathy yet, honey. Well, yeah, my sister
I
seen that
had.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. The twin women
Yeah.
shit, I see them do some shit.
Yeah.
And then the other
Yeah.
one will be like, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Hold on.
Yeah.
And then the one that was born second listens to the first one. I'm like, tell your sister, I say, come on. She'll say some overdose shit like the little grandma. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't ready for that. You know what? I'm not ready for that because my daughter said she bringing that down. She said she bringing them down here so she can go out and leave them with me.
Fred, hey, listen, well, how old is those twins?
They should be Zion. They 3 now.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna still be in this little realm. Okay, because these two about to be 2 next month, right? So I just really, when they running around, it's not that I'm running after them. They got so much motherfucking energy in that weird ass twin energy that the fuck I get tired. I just see them do shit and I just be like, y'all ready taking that?
Don't worry about it. If they bounce,
sleep and stuff though. They take
if they bounce past motherfucking, you know how they say your eyes blink so many times a day?
Right.
If they bounce past that number of blinks in my motherfucking eyes, then I'm motherfucking serving peanut butter and melatonin sandwiches.
Listen, and that's the only good thing. They take their naps on time, and at bedtime, all you got to do is go put them in the room. Now, I don't agree with the way they mother always did it because Molly said she just would put them in the room. I don't play that because they too little for that. That'll make a child feel unloved. So I go in there with them. I put on the little kids meditation and the lullabies. Like I can hear the lullabies right now. And they get in there, they rub their little eyes, and they go right to damn sleep. So that's the good part. They do go to sleep. It ain't like your niece. She upstairs, Red. She just came down here a few minutes ago to my grandma. Do I have to go to bed? First of all, I'm only let you stay up later because I know the twins been driving you damn crazy. If you want your little ass out of here. Lily almost got a goddamn beating on live on Dish and T tonight. The fucking play on me. Grandma.
Hey, look, let me call this woman so we can go pick her car up because I know she itching because it's done.
All right. Oh Lord. Okay.
I can't wait to see.
Go ahead, baby.
Because this has been a rough night.
Yes, woosah, please take a breath. Don't hurt nobody.
Right.
I just spent a whole bunch of
All
money
I
on
know,
DJs and
we're
they
going
have
to
a
talk
mental
about this
breakdown.
in a little while when I get settled in.
Okay.
But this motherfucker me today goddamn went to yelling at me like I was 3 years old.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I know the hell you lying.
I said, who the fuck is you talking to like you motherfucking child? I don't give a fuck who you is.
Well, who you think you are? Because I don't.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna break it down to y'all when I get on. Cause
Okay.
I gotta because wait till you hear you don't even know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
A little bit then. All right.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Okay, I want that tea. See, that's what we call that's brewing tea right there. He's a tea brewer.
He brewing it.
He brewing because you know I want that tea. I want that tea, honey. Ooh, I want that tea. Make this a Long Island ice because I want that tea. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, you know what? That goes into our next segment. Okay. That goes into our next segment. Vaughn, I'm gonna put your comment up here because I know you put. The bottom line is God is still God, and the Bible is the truth. Period. If He said it, then it settles it. Well, that's your belief, honey, and you stand on it. And okay, all right, because that there is that anti-love is sex and sex is shit. Well, sex is shit. Google is your friend. Trust. I remember seeing pics of him with all that crazy jewelry on and the arched eyebrows. He is a very intelligent man, I will admit. Yeah, honey, because honey. Now let's go into this particular phase of the conversation. Since we already a little bit heated, I was trying to do, if I wanted to do toxic parenting. No, let me do the video first, because I'm going to put all this together. I'm going to put all of this together. Let me show y'all this. Because, okay. Oh, and then, I'm finna run all of this together. Because we're talking about police officers going bad. Yeah, okay.
We're back with shocking, newly released body camera video showing a disturbing encounter between Maryland police and a 5-year-old boy they put in handcuffs. Kathy Park reports.
Don't make me take you over there.
Your record of that takedown.
Okay.
Tonight, growing outrage in Maryland over this newly released body camera footage.
Cut it now.
2 Montgomery County police officers responded to a call to bring back a 5-year-old student who left school after he allegedly broke a computer.
Get in. Now. I'm not asking. Get in the car. I don't want to hear it.
After the officers bring him back, the situation quickly escalated. Police blurred the identity of the child. Meanwhile, the yelling and berating is all caught on camera.
I mean, how do you learn that type of behavior at 5?
That's why people need to beat their kids.
Sit down.
When the boy doesn't stop crying, one officer screams just inches from his face. Police released a near hour-long video Friday, near the end of the footage, with his mom in the same room. An officer places handcuffs on the boy's wrist.
These are handcuffs. You know what they're for?
You want to go with Uncle Berto at?
Huh? You know what these are for? These are for people that don't want to listen and don't know how to act.
The incident took place January of last year. After an internal investigation, Montgomery County Police said both officers remain on the job. The boy's mother has since filed a lawsuit seeking justice and compensation for his trauma. In a statement, the school district wrote in part, "Our heart aches for this student. There is no excuse for adults to ever speak to or threaten a child in this way." Councilmember Will Jawando pushed to get the video released and demands a full investigation.
You shouldn't treat a human being the way this young boy was treated. It doesn't matter if he's 5 years old or 50 years old. No one should have been talked to in that manner.
And ultimately, what do you want to see happen to those 2 officers?
They should be fired.
Kathy Park, NBC News.
Okay. 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 Wait a minute. I'm not done yet. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go here. Let me go here.
A man who could have been sent to prison for years based on claims in a police report was saved by a home surveillance camera. The footage showed he did not attack an officer as claimed in the report. ITV investigator Adam Walser spoke to the Lake Wales man and hears from local leaders who say it's not the first time they've heard complaints about heavy-handed policing in their small town.
I stopped at a stop sign right here on 3rd Street, and I noticed the officer behind me way before I even stopped.
Chris Cordero was driving to Publix February 8th to pick up medicine for his young son when Lake Wales police officer Colt Black pulled him over. Unbeknownst to the officer, a camera across the street captured it all.
I get out the vehicle to ask him what's going on because, he's been following me for a while.
Cordero stands by his car for more than 20 seconds, but Officer Black's report says Cordero immediately exited the driver door and began to charge towards my patrol vehicle. It says right here in this report this officer filed in the court that you came at him with clenched fists.
That's absolutely not true.
Officer Black approaches Cordero 30 seconds later.
He sucker punched me from the back right here, cracked a piece of my tooth out. I landed on the ground.
Moments later, Officer Travis Worley arrives. It's hard to see exactly what happens next, but you can make out a struggle behind the car.
They both jumped on me and beat me up really bad.
In the report, Officer Black says he delivered an elbow strike to the left side of Cordero's head because he thought he was reaching for a weapon. In the complaint Cordero filed, he said Worley used a racist slur.
I've never heard that terminology in my life.
Cordero was charged with resisting arrest, assault on a law enforcement officer, and making a death threat to a law enforcement officer. When he bonded out of jail the next day, he went door to door in the neighborhood until he found the footage. After Cordero shared the footage with police, Officer Black wrote in another report, "I believe my perception was altered due to the high stress of the incident."
When I told Mr. Cordero that I believed him, he broke down in tears.
Attorney Sarah Jones provided the video to the state's attorney's office, which immediately dropped the charges. Jones says she's heard multiple complaints from clients about Lake Wales police officers using heavy-handed tactics.
These officers who have issues with power and control target people who they know won't be believed.
Do you feel like that the leadership at that police department realize that there are potentially some bad apples on the force?
If I'm to answer you honestly, yes. They know. How can they not? When I stood at the city commission podium, when I stood and I talked to them and said, I'll tell you, I'll show you, come talk to me. I'll let you know who they are and what they're doing, and I'll help you build the cases against them.
We requested an interview with the police chief, but he declined, citing an ongoing internal investigation. In an emailed statement, the department confirmed that Colt Black resigned effective February 10th, and that Travis Worley had been placed on administrative station duty. The I-Team has uncovered.
All right. Uh-huh. Right. Yeah. Uh-huh. But wait a minute. I got one more.
I think it was D that had the chance of this. If you don't get the fuck out of here, you lying
Wait.
bastard.
Wait. You ain't. Hold on, because this one.
You walked up to my car and pulled a fucking gun on me.
I was spared my life, sir. It's my house.
Only on CBS 46, a realtor's home viewing turns into horror. A major mix-up ending with the homeowner in handcuffs. That homeowner also happens to be a fire chief in Alabama.
And tonight he is charged with pulling a gun on the realtor and her photographer and breaking their equipment. CBS 46's Jamie Kennedy has the story tonight. Jamie.
Yeah, good evening, Rick. So a very uncomfortable situation for the realtor and her photographer, who says that she identified herself multiple times, had a legitimate reason to be at the homeowner's house, but says, according to them, that the homeowner only saw the colour of their skin.
Pulled the gun on me.
I thought you pulled a gun.
You pulled the.
It was scary. I was just praying, please, Lord, don't let him shoot any of us.
That's all realtor Regina Lee says she could do when a house viewing turned into chaos.
It was a confirmed appointment, so it was definitely confirmed.
Jason Rickles is the fire chief of Tarrant, Alabama, and is selling his home in Roswell. According to Roswell police, that's why Regina and photographer Dwayne Brody were there. Police say they had an approved viewing of the house and were set to take some photos before Regina's client arrived. Police say Rickles saw the photo session through a camera and called his real estate agent to get them out.
So I'm like, well, this is scheduled. I mean, like, but I said, if the owner doesn't want me in there, then that's fine. We'll leave immediately.
Regina says Fire Chief Rickles turned up as they got in their cars. Police say he blocked them from leaving, got out of his car and pulled out a gun.
Pulled the gun on me, jumped in my car, and broke my camera.
Regina says they all identified themselves multiple times.
Like, he didn't see anything but the color of our skins, because even the photographers, they had their logos of their companies on them.
Rickles told police he believed the group were scam artists. He says he thought Dwayne's camera was a gun, so he snatched it and smashed it.
You walked up.
But police didn't buy it.
What was speaking with it did not seem to be an appropriate conclusion to have come to based on the totality of the circumstances of what took place that day.
So the fire chief was arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, among other charges. Now, Rickles' lawyer tells me he is distressed by the situation and will fight the charges. Now, I spoke with the mayor of Tarrant, Alabama, and fire officers from Tarrant, all of whom had no idea of his arrest. Now, Regina tells me afterwards a city official called her and said this isn't the first time Rickles has been accused of racist allegations. Now, I'm looking to check into those allegations, but as we can see from the video, it's very disturbing for all parties involved. Live in Atlanta, Jamie Kennedy, CBS 46 News.
All right. Yeah. Your faces just said everything, honey. Okay.
Did you know that I am so sick of these motherfuckers? Because if that was the case, bitch, you don't want no black people buying your house, whatever the fuck, or selling your house, then let that be known. Put that in your motherfucking descriptions. No matter how motherfucking fucked up it sound, put it in your description. I don't want no black people at my house. I don't want no black people showing my house. I don't want them showing it to no black people.
Right.
Fuck you. Then we won't have to waste our time looking at some shit from your racist ass. Fuck you, bitch. I hope it never sell.
Right.
I hope everybody that look at it find out the motherfucking address and shit, and your shit never sell. I hope the fuck you gotta wind up selling it at one of them fucking dollar sales, you stupid bastard. Like, they get on my fucking nerves. You racist ass. Listen, the whole Philly about to come out of me. I swear to God. You fucking pussy ass dickhead. Yes, Philly about to come all the way out. Y'all know I don't even say that fucking word. Fuck that. I'm so tired.
There's a number of things here. Okay. Because the last story happened to be a firefighter.
Right.
Okay.
These are people who are supposed to be doing shit for us to protect us.
Right.
You are a fire chief, not just a firefighter.
You're the chief from Alabama. Okay. Now, the second story, I'm trying to understand why it is they felt the need to fight that boy. Okay. Why you had to strike him, and then you put in the report that you elbowed him because you thought he was reaching for a weapon. That's always a likely story. I get so tired of hearing that.
I'm so tired.
I'm tired of hearing that because that always seems to be the go-to response when you're trying to cover your ass.
He had a weapon. Well, where the fuck is it?
Well, okay, right. Okay.
Motherfucker is dead because we thought he had a weapon.
Then, now the first story with the police officer and that 5-year-old baby.
And I got a couple issues with that one, but let's go ahead.
I have major issues with that one.
It's a few of them, and it's on both sides.
Now, here's what this was. Because when the mama got there, I don't know. We don't know what happened before then, but I can understand her playing the scared straight card.
I've done that before, but not to that extent.
Okay.
Not to that extent. I've done I'm gonna call the cops. Timmy had stole something when he was little, and I said I'm gonna call the cops. But at the time, you know, I got friends that are on the force and stuff like that.
Right.
So I had them pull on the block in front of the house, and
Uh-huh.
I had them look out the window. Look, see, they gonna cut. But if you think that I would let a motherfucking officer come in and traumatize my child like that,
Right.
you let them put handcuffs on your child.
Right.
You sat there for that part. So that's one of my issues. You sat there for that part. There was no outrage in that. But now you want to sue. You had no outrage during that part. Now I'm gonna give it a benefit of the doubt of maybe that being you didn't want to escalate the situation into it turning into something else with you. However, you could have still said, hey,
don't put
he's
them on
only
him.
5. Don't put them on my son.
Right. Right. Okay. Now, here's where all of this is, because I'm gonna look at it from this particular standpoint. One of the things that kept coming out of both of their mouths, both officers, is that, oh, they need to, this is why parents need to stop beating their kids' ass. This is why they need to stop beating their ass. This is why they need to stop beating their ass.
Did they say that what they were saying? I thought they were saying they need to start beating their ass.
Yeah.
They need to start beating their asses again or something like
that. And then
where's this behavior learned? All right, well, when you told people they couldn't beat their goddamn kids.
Number one. Number two, wait a minute. What behavior are you talking about? Because there's a 5-year-old who thought he did something bad, or maybe he knew he did something bad, and he ran.
Scared. Right.
Okay.
So where were you as
your job was just to bring him back to the school?
And how about make him feel
what
safe?
the fuck is this?
Protect. Where's the protect in your
that
job?
You done challenged this little 5-year-old boy, yelling at him like that, okay, instead of comforting him, because all he knows is I'm getting in the back of this car.
And all you had to do was say, you know, we gonna work it out. You broke it, but that you know what I'm saying? Like,
where is the compassion in that?
He's
okay.
5.
Now I'm gonna tell you something that really got up under my skin. That's when that bitch yelled in his face.
Almost came through this motherfucking thing.
Baby, when that.
Because then, bitch, I want to know when you get off work and you take your motherfucking badge.
I want to know that too, because I was like, what the fuck is her goddamn name? What's that bitch's name right there?
Period.
Okay.
I want to fucking fight. I want to fight.
Bitch, who the fuck is you to yell? And then it ain't your baby.
It ain't even your child.
It ain't even like you know how to handle your own kids, because you know they do that for attention or whatever the case may be. That's not what this is. That ain't what this is. Okay. Now, how about how they picked that boy up? That's what got me too. Cause I swore everything in my spirit said he was about to slam that boy down on that chair.
Listen.
I said, oh, wait, when I saw him pick that baby up, I said, oh, wait a minute, what is it? And he sat him down in the chair. Okay. Now, I get it that you gave him a directive or whatever, but you are not in the state of mind to do that. And then who is that white woman, that teacher? Was that a teacher or a principal or something? Why wasn't she the one to pick him up and put him in the chair? You understand?
Or just tell him to sit down.
Or tell him to sit down. I'm having.
You already done scared him to fuck to death. He didn't seem like he was. I'm trying to figure out where was the child being unruly, because I didn't see that part.
No, and that's just it. There was no unruliness at that particular part. Everything that they showed us.
I was confused about when he said, "Where do they get this behavior? Where do they learn it?"
Right.
I'm trying to figure out what behavior, because you got a body cam on. So why we ain't see that behavior?
Right.
We saw your crazy shit.
Now, wait a minute, hold on, because to their credit, they did say that it was that body cam is an hour-long footage.
Okay.
Okay. But at the same time, we still did not see what gave them reason.
They 5.
They 5.
The child is 5 years old.
Right. And it's a child.
The child was 5 years old. So When y'all get a call when it's about some kids, maybe y'all need to have a special unit that just deal with little kids.
With little kids.
Bring the psychologist out or something. Don't talk to the kids until the school psychologist is there. Something. Because you motherfuckers don't know what you're doing. That child is 5 years old. And there's no excuse for what the fuck you did when it comes to a 5-year-old child. That child ain't all the way developed yet. You done traumatized that child for life. You want to talk about childhood trauma?
Right.
Look what you just did to that baby.
You want to talk about child abuse?
Come on.
Okay. You want to talk about child abuse? You understand me? And you're supposed to be there to protect.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where's the protection. Where's the protection in
the
what
community? You did not nowhere near cuddle that baby. Explain to him that no, we got to get you back because your mommy looking for you. None of that.
Right.
You understand?
You safe, baby.
We got to take you back.
A woman, bitch, you a whole woman.
I'm having issues.
You a whole woman.
And then who are you to talk to that baby like that? Where do they learn this kind of behavior? Bitch, that's antagonizing that baby all day. Okay, throwing shade. Okay, what the fuck is you throwing shade at a 5-year-old for? Huh? I'm having issues. I'm having real bad issues. Real bad motherfucking issues. Now going back to this mama. Because I saw Tracy in here said that she wait a minute. She said, wait a minute, let me go pull her comment up. She said she was mad at the mama. I'm seeing a lot of that too. A lot of that. Okay. Here we go. This video makes my blood boil. His mama needs to be locked up as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
You sat there and was with the shit.
Okay, they need to create a nationwide list in which officers like these are never allowed to work in law enforcement on any level whatsoever.
Yeah,
by
because
this
all they
time,
do is go to another place.
Exactly. Make it actually work. Because the sex offender list that should work somewhat the same way, damn sure isn't working. Okay.
And the sex offender list, when to be truth be told, the motherfucker ain't fair. Because if you went as a man, you went to take a pee outside and somebody saw you turned around, that's indecent exposure. And oftentimes your ass will get put on that motherfucker sex offender
on that list. And that ain't fair.
Or
that ain't fair at all.
Or a motherfucker that's buying a prostitute. Those two consenting goddamn adults.
Right. That ain't
Let the Philly news out there. I'm here. Listen, I was trying, I don't say the P word that often.
I'm looking at the mama. You allowed to treat your child like that.
That's
Nope, you need your ass beat.
Yep.
Okay. Now listen. She came later. Okay, so a lot of the stuff that we saw, she didn't know about. This is where the lawsuit come in.
But she still sat there and let them put
But she sat there and let them put them damn handcuffs on that baby.
And remember, she was in the conversation. She was like, "Is this what you want? You
want
to go to where such and such and
right.
such and such?"
Right.
So it's not like they came and they put no handcuffs on your child and you don't know why or whatever.
Right.
Because even if that was the case, I still would have been like, "Hold on, he's 5. Why are you putting handcuffs on a 5-year-old?
Exactly.
Why are you putting handcuffs on my 5-year-old child?" But you was with the shits.
Right.
Because you let that keep going. Yeah, now she hungry. She wants some motherfucking money. No, bitch. Nope. I don't think you deserve shit. I don't think you deserve shit. Now, if anything, it should be a motherfucking trust fund set up for that motherfucking baby when he get older.
How about that? Very hard to watch. 5-year-old kid is probably scared to death about simply breaking the computer, let alone the cops' behavior trying to scare him straight. Exactly.
And that's what it was, yup.
And that's what it was. And that's why I'm like, okay, this ain't making no motherfucking sense. No. This is cruel and unusual punishment.
For a 5-year-old, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Cruel and unusual punishment.
It would have been cool if it was a motherfucking adult. That was a 5-year-old. That's still a baby.
Right. The story about the 5-year-old kid was on the news all week here in DC area. Simply shameless. Wow.
Make no damn sense.
Okay. I'm having issues with that. I'm having issues. I'm having so many issues with it. And I think one of the other issues that I'm having with it is that I get tired of the fact that when people who are in uniform, and I guess this might be the policeman's union. That's like how I wish Stan was here.
Fraternal order of police. The fraternal order of police.
Whenever shit like this happens, and you got to sit up there and say we're up under investigation. Why in the hell don't y'all send their asses home? Why in the fuck they got to stay on desk duty?
Why they get to keep getting paid?
What the fuck is this? Because on my job, if we under investigation, that's 3 days.
Your ass is home until
That's
we
3
figure
days
the fuck
unpaid.
out. You home until we figure it the fuck out.
Until we figure it out. Okay. Why is that not common practice amongst us? Because see, what the fuck is you doing putting them on they on death, it's under investigation? No. No.
See why I don't watch the news? I wait for Nighthawk to tell me the important shit that I need to know.
Okay.
Because I'll be mad all motherfucking day. And I'm so glad about that other story that man knew to go door to door and find that motherfucking footage. Thank you for that, sir. Because other people would have just they'd have been so mad and forgot that they could have did that.
Well, wait a minute, catch the stunt. Catch the fucking stunt, because while he went to go get and got the footage, the motherfucker resigned.
Because he knew it was wrong.
Because he knew he was motherfucking
he need to
wrong.
Be brought up on charges.
Hell, motherfucker,
you don't get to resign. You committed a crime.
Yes. Yes.
That shit burns me the fuck up too. Y'all firing them, but y'all not locking their asses the fuck up. That was a crime.
Okay. Exactly.
That's why I'm scared about this motherfucking trial. I ain't watched it.
Oh no, no. I haven't, but I've seen clips and Why? No payment under investigation. Our police on salary. That could be why. If salary or not, you don't get no damn check.
Salary. All right. Well, whether your salary, because I know even when I worked at Horizon House, I was on salary. I didn't get paid once a month. I still got paid every 2 weeks. One of them checks you don't need to get.
Right. Exactly.
You don't need to get them until they figure
resign and move on. I agree, Marla.
But I don't want them to resign. I want them to go to jail. They committed a crime.
Yeah.
And then you falsified your damn documents.
And then falsified the report. Falsified the report. Okay.
Start locking their asses up. And I bet you if you start locking their crooked asses up, a lot more of them will stop acting like they ain't got no damn sense.
How about that?
They keep doing it because they don't get held accountable.
Right. There's no there's no consequence of anything of substance. No consequence of substance. Okay. Mom said right. That's what I'm saying. Okay, right. Okay. Okay.
This shit is just ridiculous.
Okay. Right.
That's
okay.
Right.
She said I'm saying that's what they do. Right. She said I'm saying that's what they do. Resign and move on. Right. Yeah. Okay, we got you, baby. Okay.
Yes, Pastor, you know I know. Listen.
Child, Ooh. This will just tighten up my shoulders and stuff because I don't like when I get emotionally like that, because now I got ready to fight. You know what I mean? Because see, in that particular, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm angry.
I'm angry.
Okay. All right. The whole idea of all of this, children, is abuse of power. Okay, abuse of power. See, intimidation and all that kind of jazz, honey, that bothers me. Okay, that bothers me when we sit down and we take ourselves out of the game. Let me take her down, and she'll come back in a minute. When we're in a position of power and we abuse our power, we abuse that authority, or we feel as though that because we have it that we're supposed to. That there bothers me. I know as someone who's as a security officer, my power is limited, but I also know that what it is when you over assert yourself. Okay, because you have the power to do X, Y, and Z. That could be intoxicating to some, and I've seen it happen. I've seen it. How many of y'all do y'all remember seeing? I think this had made Dateline or Nightline or one of those things. There was a security guard down here in Atlanta who set up and he was doing it was a little shopping little mall. It was right downtown in 5 Points. And he was shown, he had a little stun gun on him and stuff, and he was always hollering at the folks and this, that, and the other. Now, I didn't mind that he stunned the girl because he should have. But he was walking around there as if he was the total law. Okay. And he made decisions like a police officer would. And thought that the community was going to have his back, and he was trying to prove a point, trying to help clean it up because there was a lot of drug infested folks down there and this, that, and the other. You know, a lot of vagrants and all that kind of stuff that frequented that area. Because right here at 5 Points here in Atlanta is our central area, it's downtown. Okay. And in it, you know, as with most downtowns of major cities and stuff, it is, you know, it's congested. It's the busy spot. A lot of folks are making their transition points to all the different buses and this, that, and the other. And so we have a lot of those who have been slighted or have been smoked by society. Okay. You know, they're down there, you know, and some of them are causing problems, some of them are not, you know, and this, that, and the other. But it was one of those particular areas, you know, heavily drug infested, you know, and things of that nature. He walked around there as if, and they did a whole story on him because they, you know, they kind of like made him bigger than what he was. Like, oh, he's down there doing such a good thing, but he overstepped his boundaries on many of occasions and could have got his ass whooped. Okay. At the same time, you're just a security officer, honey. You wasn't getting no more than $15 an hour if you was getting that. Okay, because I'm sure that he wasn't. Okay. And carrying on. Do y'all realize that sometimes y'all will see armed guards somewhere and they just security, but they still only getting paid low double digits for 12, 10, 12, 13, $14 an hour. You only have a gun on my hip.
Right.
You want me to have a gun on my hip?
I mean, I'm about to risk my life.
I got to risk my life
for $15.
For $15 an hour, and then catch this. Most of the time, contract houses like that, most of them don't carry insurance plans.
I was going to say, imagine being an armed guard at the bank.
Right.
You come me. The
If
first
I
bank
need
robber
to
is coming to
be
shoot
somewhere,
is the motherfucking security. Are you kidding me?
if I need to be somewhere where I have to have a gun on my hip at all times, you don't want security, you want police.
Period.
I need to be able to have the power to do that. Now, that's different if I am a private police officer. I mean, a private security guard. Because now that's bodyguard work, that's this work, that's that work. You know what I'm saying? Stakes are a little different, money's a little better, carrying on. And then, you know, you end up going up under the guise of we're in the right to carry state. Okay. So long as I'm licensed or whatever, got my paperwork in order, I'm good. But even still, that's for presence. Okay, that's for presence and carrying on. But still, if I need to be somewhere where I got to have a gun on my hip, you don't want security, you want motherfucking police. Hire a police officer. Because I swear when you hire them, you're going to get them at $45, $50 an hour. What the fuck is you doing paying me 10, 12, 15? Let's think about that for a moment. Okay, think about that for a moment. Okay, 25-year-old black man, he was wrong, but they killed him, but couldn't even shoot the insurrectionists. Okay, okay.
They kill me how they always killing these unarmed black men, but the white people who are armed and cussing them the hell out, they get talked down. They ain't even getting tased.
Okay, no. And then in some cases, they send him to Burger King and shit. They take him out because he was hungry.
Oh, because he was hungry.
Because he was hungry.
After you done killed the whole...
Right. Only in D.C., they have special police officers, basically security guards with arrest powers for that property. that they are posted at only. And most SPOs up here make way more than $15 an hour. Of course they do, child. Of course they do. Okay. Of course they do. Now, see, here's the thing. Every police officer, every security officer has citizens arrest powers. That's what we do. We can make a citizen's arrest, but the thing of it is that you have to make sure that the company that you work for have that in your SOPs.
Right.
Okay. You have to have that in your SOPs, and then it has to be in your job description. Because if that's not there, then that means your company does not support you. So if you sit down there and make a citizen's arrest, and a citizen's arrest is detaining someone, and sometimes that's with or without handcuffs. Okay. If you detain someone under a citizen's arrest and waiting for the police to get there, okay, and they decide to make a run for it and you stop them from leaving, if you don't have permission to do that from your company, honey, you SOL. Regardless of what the situation was. And see, the sad thing is that under contract houses, a lot of them want you to do that. That's what they hire you there for, especially if you work these little retail. If you're in retail working a little Walgreens, Rite Aid, and that kind of shit, that's what they want. They want you to fight and all that kind of shit over a 25-cent bag of fucking potato chips.
I remember my little brother was a guard at Rite Aid a long time ago. He said, man, I seen a little nigga in there stealing. He said, I went over there and was like, yo, I ain't got time to be doing all that paperwork for your little ass to be stealing this motherfucker. Put shit back.
Right.
He was like, put it back.
Put it back and get the fuck up out of here.
The fuck? Put it back. Right. He said, the young boy just put his head down, put it back. He was like, yeah, because I listen, that's too much paperwork over this little bit of shit that you're about to try to steal.
Exactly.
Put it back.
Yeah, it's DC, but they're still underpaid according to their police. It's about $20, $25 an hour, but the cost of living is much more expensive. Marla, you know what? We might talk about that tomorrow. The whole idea of the cost of living, because see here in Georgia, and I got to go look this up. Research department, help me out. You don't have to do it now, but get this information to me. I'm going to be working on this as well. Pride, you need to be on the research team.
He does.
Okay. Here in Georgia, we have a statute that's on our books about rent. And there's a moratorium that was passed a long time ago that says that Georgia cannot cap the rent here. Okay. And so now,
what exactly does that mean? Break that down.
As far as capping the rent, basically, there are no rent caps. The rent can keep going up and up and up and up based on when the landlord want to do it. Okay.
It does,
and it doesn't. And
I think it's like almost. I think mine went up $50.
Mine did too. Okay.
Every year it's going up.
So what has happened? They're saying that in order for us to change it, we got to get our senators and stuff to change that because it's a law. Okay. But they said that within the last 15 or so years, it has not been changed. It's been defeated. So you have all these different properties here and areas that the rent would keep going up, and they keep using market value as a key. But my thing is this: how is it that the market value keeps going up? I know we have development that are planned. I know folks have broke ground.
It ain't here yet.
But it's not here yet. So how is it that today you quote me one price and then tomorrow you quote me another, saying that the market value has changed? What in this area has changed?
And what did you do in the place that I'm in?
Right.
That deserves for you to keep raising my damn rent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all don't even want to get me started about this goddamn house that I live.
Okay. So that's the kind of stuff that we're dealing with. So a lot of this fight that we have has to be in the particular laws, because basically what's going to happen is poor people are going to be phased out.
And that's what's happening. And then, but where do you want them to go?
But where they always go in those little slums areas that they don't fix up.
But remember, the
That
slum
eventually
areas are
becomes
not the slum
uninhabitable.
areas no more. The slum areas ain't the slum areas no more because that's where they do the
The
gentrification.
gentrification, exactly.
So where do they go?
So where do they go? Okay, and then
Is
how do
that the
they
thing
pay
when
for it?
they forcing us back out into the outskirts and the suburbs and stuff like that because they want to be in the inner city? Because I know goddamn well, although please don't get it twisted, I love living where I live. What is that? 7 minutes from the airport, Meech, we live?
Right.
So if I'm 7, you about 4, right?
Right.
So I appreciate that. Is my rent worth what I pay? Hell no. It's not. It's absolutely not.
Okay.
It's not.
Exactly.
And my house is cute. Don't get me wrong. My house is cute. My yard is cute. It's cute. But,
And no security guard wants to fill out an incident report. We hate paperwork. Okay, that's gospel. That's gospel right there, honey. Okay, you
especially
go.
when it
Okay,
ain't nothing really serious. When it ain't
EBB
nothing really
Ashante,
serious.
honey.
When it
EBB
ain't nothing really,
Ashante. You
baby,
gonna make
when
me
it
speak in
ain't nothing
tongues up in
serious,
here, honey.
who the fuck want to fill out a whole bunch of shit over some shit that ain't even really serious?
A lot of states are like that. It's horrible. My sister lives in LA. Hers went up $125 because new owners, they say. Oh
Listen,
yeah.
LA is expensive as hell to live.
Those property taxes out of LA ain't no, oh my God.
They say,
That's why
you
that's
know, there
what
are a
they're
lot
working
of,
for. They want them dying in the streets. Yep.
y'all know when we talk about Disney, and I'm talking about Disneyland, not Disney World, because I don't know the stats on Disney World, but Disneyland over in LA, supposed to be the greatest place on earth, right? And it would it say in the vision and mission statement and all that little shit? Greatest place on earth. Most of the people who work for Disney are under the poverty level.
Yeah.
And homeless, living in places like extended stay hotels and
Extended
stuff like
stay
that.
hotels,
You
right.
telling me
Right.
that all the money that Disney makes, and I ain't even talking about right now COVID, because this was pre-COVID. All the money that Disney makes, that most of your people was homeless, they making everybody on the planet feel good. They walking around these hot ass goddamn costumes all goddamn day, listening to your breath scream and holler and act a fool and all kind of, and they can't even get a living wage.
Right. You know what? I want to do that because I said I was going to do that on the show. Let me get my calculator so we can tell you what a living wage should be. Okay. And I'm going to use my own numbers. Okay. I'm going to use my numbers. Okay. Now, where's my calculator? Calculator. Okay, there we go. All right, now, so my rent just went up. My rent went up $50. So now I am at $822 a month. Okay.
I'm at $1,280.
Okay. Plus, we got this damn ridiculous ass cable bill, honey. That's $230 a month. Okay. When it's on time. Plus, I got my cell phone. That day I'm put 70. Okay. Plus the light bill. Now my light bill usually runs me regularly now with like $135. I'm gonna put it down at $150. Okay, because sometimes it spikes and this, that, and the other. Then of course during the winter and stuff, you know, you're in the summertime the rates change because you use the air more and this, that, and the other. Okay. I'm gonna put that about $150 a month. So that's rent, cable, phone, lights. What else I gotta do? Let me do gas because now my gas since I'm driving now.
Okay. I thought I was about to
Okay.
say in your apartment.
No, since I'm driving now, so we got to get to and from work. So that for the month, let's say I usually put in $40 a week. So that's $160 for the month. That's for gas. Okay. Then we have food. So now I usually spend maybe I'm gonna do $150 a month for food, okay?
I was going to say I just spent $191 in BJ's just today.
Right, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna put that down because when I buy, yeah, okay. So that's for food. What else I got? That is a necessity. Okay. Okay.
Your
Food and
regular
groceries.
products, your regular ADL products, your soaps, deodorant,
Yeah.
ADL,
Okay. Okay.
dishwashing liquid, laundry detergent, all that stuff.
Okay. So we're at. So then we'll take that up another $50. So we'll add $50 for that. Because usually when I buy in bulk. So okay. So about $50. All right. So okay. That there is $1,632 for the month. Okay. So that's 1,632 per month. Now we're gonna times that times 12. So what my yearly is. Yearly, that is $19,584. Okay. Now y'all know that's somebody's check. I mean, that's somebody's salary. Okay. $19,584. Now,
Because we ain't put in clothes or
with entertainment,
fun, yeah,
right?
none of that. We ain't put in none of
Right.
that. That's just regular, everyday.
This is just what I'm doing just to keep me afloat. Okay. We ain't got to put no money for car maintenance, none of that. Okay, because
Yeah, I was
we
gonna
got
say you ain't
maintenance.
say car insurance,
Oh, I didn't. Oh, wait a
maintenance. You
minute.
didn't
Oh,
put
no,
your
no,
car
no, no, no.
insurance in there.
I gotta put my car insurance in there. Wait a minute. Go back. Hold on.
Because I need to
Take that
call
back.
Progressive and see what the hell going on. Why mine is
Take that back. Wait a minute.
mhm.
Take that back. I gotta go out. Hold on. Cause my car insurance and my renter's insurance. Oh shit.
Yep.
Wait a minute. 1632. My car insurance is running me what?
Well, who do you have? I got Progressive.
I got State Farm.
Mine at first, like the first 6 months and stuff like that, it was doing like every month it was a little bit different. It was like 159,
Yeah, cause mine
141,
was
stuff like
too.
that. Now, like mine was 151 last month, but it was 169 this month. I told
Yeah,
Cole we might as well
mine
go
did
half
that
and
too. Cause
pay
I
the
was like
whole thing.
135. Then I had to pay two something. And I know like the next payment is like
What
$205.
you about to come up on your 6 month one or something?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah, because that's
no
how my
actually.
last one. My
Yeah,
last one
yeah.
is
That's
like that.
about right. Cause yeah.
I know
So
that
I'm
my balance, I think for the remainder of these 6 months is like four something. I was like, Cole, we might as well just go half and pay that now because this 169 is
right, right,
177.
right,
We might as well just go ahead and both put up the 200 or something and pay it off for the next few months.
right. So I'm gonna put that $205 just to make it a month. So okay, that'd be
Okay.
give or take, but I'm gonna say 205. Okay,
Okay.
so that's car insurance. My renter's insurance, I pay that by the year. So that was 285. So maybe $300. So 300 divided by 12 is about what? That's what 20. So we're gonna make that about $27 a month.
Yeah, because mine
Okay.
is like $17 a month.
Yeah. Okay. I'm at 312 going into 30. That's 224. 6, yeah, 25. So that's 25. Okay, so it's $25 a month. Okay. That's 25. So okay, yeah. Car, okay, so that's the car and the renter's insurance. Okay, so now that took me to 1862.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait,
18
no.
what?
I thought you was at 19 something first.
No, 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 no. This is monthly. I'm finna go to do
Oh,
now
okay.
1862 times 12. That took me to $22,344 for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. $22,344 for necessities for a year. Okay. Now, in order to have a livable wage, what do we consider to be a livable wage? Let's define that. Let's research that. Okay, and come up with the definition. Okay, livable wage. Okay. Now, what is this definition? Hold on. Give me a second. I am coming. Oh, really?
What's the definition?
Well, no, honey. Somebody gave me the livable wage. What is a livable wage in the USA? And they say it's supposed to be $16.54 per hour. The livable wage in the United States is $16.54 per hour, or $68,808 per year. In 2019, before
So,
taxes. In 2019, before taxes for a family of four, two adults and two children, compared to $16.14 in 2018. The minimum wage does not provide a living wage for most American families. Now, that was written in March 2020, March 3rd, 2020. Okay.
yeah, I remember
And
when we first came back, I just was bored, so I wanted to get like a little job because I was bored. Y'all know, at first I was still getting my disability, and I went to go get like a little part-time job at Dollar General. But when they went to tell me how much the thing was, that shit I swear to God, I said $8. I said eight who?
right, exactly. Okay, here we go. According to Wikipedia, a living wage is defined as the minimum income necessary for a worker to meet their basic needs. This is not the same as a subsistence wage, which refers to a biological minimum. Needs are defined to include food, housing, and other essential needs such as clothing. The goal of a living wage is to allow a worker to afford a basic but decent standard of living through employment without government subsidies. Due to the flexible nature of the term needs, there is no one universally accepted measure of what a living wage is, and as such, it varies by location and household type. A related concept of that is a family wage, one sufficient to not only support oneself, but to raise a family. Okay? So that's the definition, according to Wikipedia, for a living wage. Now, mind you, we didn't put nothing in here about clothes. I just did basic needs. I
And
didn't
what's
put
funny, and
clothes.
we know that clothes is a basic need because you have to think about you need clothes when the seasons change.
Okay. Right. Okay. So we just put down there. So $22,344. Okay. Now, according to them, they say that the living wage should be $16 and what? 1688.
That lady told me something about some $8 at Dollar General. And
Yeah.
all it did was take my mind back to I remember when I first started at Horizon House, because y'all know I done worked at a few different mental health places, but Horizon House, 2001. I started at $13.75.
How about that?
2001, $13.75. And you look at
Oh,
me
1654.
at in 2000, what was that? 17, I think, when we came back, and say, no, 2000, yeah, going 2016 into 17, something like that, and say $8.
Right. Uh-huh. So
I'm like, oh no, ma'am, I can stay home
22,
and I'm all right.
344. That's a damn shame. I've never done this particular kind of math on myself before. Okay, which is wow. So currently, um, wow. Well, look at here, honey. According to my math and what I make right now, I'm at one, two, three. What I say? 22, 44.
22.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? It was 26,841.60. Hold on. 0.6. 26,841.6 minus 22. What was it?
244.
Yeah, 344. 22,344. That's it. Okay. So now according to my pay rate, $26,846 is what my yearly thing is for me. Okay. No. I'm sorry. That's my salary. 26,841 is what my yearly salary is if I don't do overtime. My income, my household income is 22,344. So that leaves me a balance of $4,497.60. Now here's the thing. All of this is gross. I didn't do net.
Right.
I didn't do net where they take out the damn taxes. So that means that currently, honey, I don't make enough money to sustain myself without having to get a second job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So again, going to them talking about this livable wage. Okay. Being $16.54 an hour. Okay. It's unheard of because still, with the way how rates and stuff are going, and this moratorium that these folks could just raise the rent whatever the fuck they feel like it. Okay. Without any,
Well, how
they
about the
just do it
thing?
because they can.
Because you're in an apartment, you don't have a gas bill. So let me tell you what happened with my gas bill. We didn't sign a thing for a new rate plan.
Oh, okay.
I got a $455 gas bill because y'all know the therms or whatever they charge. The rate
Yeah.
that we were on at first was 31 cents per therm. Our
Yeah.
bill would, depending, like in the wintertime, it gets really cold. Y'all know I'm still, I guess,
Right.
that cold. She gets cold. So we would say about 200 average a month. So, either we got on the air or we got on the heat. It ain't never no time when we ain't got on one or the other, pretty much.
Right.
So we got that bill, and I was like, for 1 month, because I'm looking like, well, wait a damn minute. I don't have no previous balance. This was $455 for 1 month because we didn't choose a rate plan. So then, that one bill, I learned my lesson, we paid that bill, and we had got a new rate plan. It wasn't 31. They didn't offer that one no more, but it was 51. But then when the new bill came, it was another 400 something dollars. I said, hold the fuck up. I called Gas South, went clean the hell off. I said, y'all record all the conversations, right? I said, well, then you better pull up that one that we did on February the 8th. Find it, because I absolutely got a new rate plan on that day. It was 51 cents per therm for the next 6 months.
Right.
So I was on that phone for a good 20, 25 minutes till he came back. He said, we are so sorry. They went back, they changed all that shit. It's from February the 8th. And then the regular bill was only like close to 200. I'm gonna tell you what, y'all people, you gotta pay attention, honey.
You have to,
They
because
will raise some shit on your ass.
Yes. And see what they're basing it on. See, again, what happens, a lot of folks, I don't know if they do that across the country. I know
I've never seen nothing like that in Philly before. Nothing like where they just change your rates.
Back in the day, they used to call it vendoring, where if you got government assistance, they would automatically, like an automatic payment, they would take your money out and pay your bills and stuff and give you the rest.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, back in the day, they used to do that, where if they gave you a cash allowance, you could tell them to vendor my rent, vendor this, vendor that, and they would take it out automatically and then just give you the balance. That's why some folks will sit down there waiting on the little check, and they would get like a $10 check every 2 weeks. So everything was vendor. Okay.
At least your bills would pay.
where supposedly, honey, until you lost your case and see what they was doing, they would only pay like it was a partial payment. You know, because if you only got X amount of dollars, then shit, they only paid X amount of, you know.
Right.
So as long as you was there, then as long as the payments were coming in, you were fine. So every 2 weeks they were getting something. But I think a lot of that has changed. Okay. And what they get used to is folks getting on payment plans. You know, if I'm on a payment plan and now they got it electronically to where you can have this automatically withdrawn from an account or whatever the case may be, then hell, they just automatically taking it out. And a lot of folks don't look at their bills. They just know because they got to, and a lot of folks don't pay their bills off. They pay half of it, or if they're on a payment arrangement, okay, I'll just sit down here. Can I give y'all 25 and you know, and this, that, and the other. So they don't count on those looking at the bills.
Right.
Okay.
Because did you know that I pay $75 of my bill is because there's another company who responsible for the meters. Whatever the old gas company was over the year before, they're still the people in charge of the meters. So I have to pay because because they got to come out and read the meters. So I pay $75 of my bill is because they come out, that other company, their meters. Because I kept asking, I said, what is this $75? And when they explained it, I said, well, wait a damn minute. What do they have to do with me?
Why is that? If you, wait a minute, see, this is why y'all got to get with y'all city council. If the city decided to bring in an outside contractor,
because Gas South is who I have my gas with,
right?
But apparently there was a different gas company at first,
right?
But they still had the different gas company at first meters. Whoever was in charge of this area or whatever,
right?
Their meters by that parent company or that older company. Then when Gas South took over this area, we still paid the other company. Because then I was like, well, wait a minute. Do they still provide a gas service?
Right.
And if that's the case, I might as well just have them and not
have them do the damn gas, right?
But they don't.
But see, here's the thing. How long are y'all gonna sit down there and pay for the goddamn meter? They should have been paid off. If everybody's paying their goddamn gas and everybody got their $75 charge, when the hell the fucking meter get paid off? It's just like what we do with this goddamn cable shit. If I'm sitting up here giving you $10 a month for the goddamn DVR box, when the fuck does this damn thing pay off?
Right. It's always a loaner.
It's always a loaner, and I got to give it back to you. So that means you don't give me my money back. You don't give me that money back.
Like life insurance. It's just in case. The fuck, I don't understand.
You know, Somebody said, where the snacks at? They over here, baby.
Yeah. Don't do it. I got to put in another order too for my watermelon. Now, remember I had told you I had got popcorn I bought for my cousin because they were having a fraternity thing. Let me tell y'all something. It wasn't that much. It was two. Matter of fact,
keep talking.
These was the actual things, right? So it was only two of them. But when they say gourmet popcorn, this was the sweet and salty. So it reminded you of like a Crunch and Munch, right? This shit was so buttery. You could taste like the butter, like it was real buttery toffee. Like you didn't need to eat much to be satisfied. But this shit right here, can you tell Big what you call? So can he make a kind like this? This one is called Double Good and Queso Fire. Okay, so Double Good is the company. I don't believe that they're a black-owned company. I only bought it because my cousin is Alpha. They were doing some kind of charity thing, and I have to support him. He's my first cousin. He's my first friend. He's the only one of the people that I cannot remember not ever knowing. You know how you got family members or friends? Well, he's my first cousin. But, you got family members who you just don't never remember them not being around. That's me and my cousin. So I bought this. I don't think Double Good is an actual company. But tell what's his name, Meech. They have one that's called In Queso Fire. So it's like a queso cheese with a little bit of heat. It was not hot at all. But I don't like hot stuff, right? But I do enjoy from time to time a nice hot cheese popcorn. This had a little bit of spice to it, but with a queso cheese, and I loved it. I don't think I could afford it that much because I think these shits cost about like $20 a bucket or something like that, and it's only like this big. So, but I definitely did enjoy it. I want y'all to know that I definitely did enjoy that shit. I gotta order some of the other popcorn because I want to keep supporting him. Plus, I think Lily would enjoy that sweet one that they have too. So y'all, let me tell y'all what I've been noticing the whole time we've been on here. I didn't know that Lil Nas X had so many damn songs, but about 6 of his videos that came on since I was sitting here. Volume ain't up, but yeah.
Okay.
So I want to recant what I said. I need to recant what I said about the videos because of kids. I need to take that back because apparently all these videos is some weird freaky ass shit. Except for Old Town Road. So I take it back.
Oh, she said,
Look,
take it back.
Can y'all see that?
Okay. No, but no, it's blotted out. No, I didn't take a bathroom break. I had a phone call, and wait a minute. Nate just got the car. Nate just got the car back, bitch.
Can we see it?
Ooh,
Can we see it?
ooh,
Can we see it?
ooh,
I want to see it.
Ooh, bitch.
Every time I get my money to put storm on my car, I gotta do something else.
Bitch, they done made a goddamn mural on that car. The hood is girl, and then they got the roof. It got Julie Beloved. We're gathered here on the hood on girl. When I tell you this car ain't no motherfucking joke.
Is Prince on it? Is he on it?
Yes. On the hood. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I gotta put my Prince shirt on and go take a picture next to Nate's car.
Exactly. Okay. Let me do this. I'm gonna take these little comments. Wait a minute. Lanier say 1650 plus commission is the entry wage we negotiated for my job junior contract. I make about $2 or $3 more simply because of my tenure. It's a damn shame, especially since my job at an educational based sex shop. We're damn they're sex counselors. Well, or damn near sex counselors. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, because see, I worked at a sex shop before, so yeah. Because you're supposed to know all the products, how they work, and this,
I was
that, and
gonna
the
say you gotta educate the people on how to
gotta educate people how they work, understanding and understanding intimate moments and carrying on. Yes, child. Basically, yeah. Okay. Which is why I love what you do. See, what y'all don't know, Lanier has part of the he tests out on his on one of his where are you, Lanier? On I can't think of the name of the blog. Is the early, I can't think of the name of the page. Tell me where you at, Lanier. And he'll go through and he'll test out the products and carry on and give you a review.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What is this? Is me going to Mexico? You know what? I would love to. They're doing the Queen Supreme Court, honey, in Mexico. This is their first road. This is their first road trip, July 9th through the 13th.
Let me say this, just in case Craig is listening. Y'all know it hurt my damn soul, spirit, down to my motherfucking core, the bottom of my feet to the tip of my damn top of my head, that I was not here for Craig. Y'all don't understand. I love Craig shady ass. Me say you bougie. Listen, I don't want to say it.
No, it was really good because he opened up a lot and we got a lot out of that. Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. I love Craig. I'll go to Craig's IG page just to say I ain't doing this with you today.
Okay,
if you
right.
ever in a bad mood and you need to pick me up, pop on over to Craig page. He got some shady shit over there that will make you smile, laugh every damn day. I promise you. And y'all, I was driving in that car back from Philly on Sunday. I was mad. I was hot as fucking fish grease because I knew I couldn't come in
Right.
Because I had the twins and Lily.
Oh,
And it was
wow. Yeah.
Miko and Teezy. Miko and Teezy all shared the driver.
Okay.
So, I was so upset about that. I said, y'all know something had to be going on if I wasn't here for Craig. I wanted to be here so they go bad.
I'm gonna look and see how much that trip costs but I'm gonna see what that is. I would love to be down there for her.
I'll go. I'll go.
And
it don't cost me
things.
that much.
Right. So I'm
about
gonna
to
look
go to
into that
bed
and see
too.
what's happening.
I'm about
But
to go to bed.
yeah. But that would be sickening.
You gotta do
Okay.
what tomorrow? Oh, okay.
All right. So on that note,
I didn't know until my
children.
homework, so I'm doing it in the morning.
Okay. Well, on that note, let us let the children go so that they get back to their work. And my ass is starting to hurt. I've been in this chair for 3.5
Mine is
hours.
too.
So
I do have to go back over to because I think I got a few minutes that I have to finish. So I do have to go over there for a few minutes, but hopefully I don't. I'm about to check my time. If I don't, then I'm cool.
Okay. So on that note, my darlings, you may finish all of your crumpets, my darling, because the tea has been dished and you've been dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meech and Aunt Nikki. I ain't said that in a while. And,
I know, y'all.
okay, and the
I'm
big
even
guy out
going
like
over
Big
to
Red,
my
honey,
YouTube
he's been
page.
popping
Even
in
if
and
I ain't
popping
there,
out.
I'm there. That's what I
Okay.
tell them. Go on to my YouTube page. Even if I ain't on there, I'm still there. Watch it over there too.
Just tell us that where's the lollipop? Don't you start. You know the lollipop, honey, only comes out when I'm doing certain things that I don't do on camera. At least not this one. Anyway.
Don't start no shit. We try to go to bed. Don't do that.
Listen. If you love us, tell a friend, honey. If you hate us, tell all of your motherfucking enemies. But do know this, okay? Everything that we're doing over here, honey, any way, shape, style, form, or fashion will move forward, my darling. Listen, when we come back in tomorrow, honey, we're gonna have a little good time. I'm hoping to have a special guest come up in, but I gotta confirm it. I'm not gonna say who it is yet, because I gotta confirm it. But if not, we're still gonna have a wonderful show. Thank you all for celebrating my birthday season, honey. It is officially over because we're after 12 o'clock now. So, turning 51, honey, the birthday season has officially ended. It was Good Friday. So those of you who are Christian and getting prepared for Easter, honey, and y'all believe that he died today, and now he's going to rise on the third day. Y'all want to
Listen,
say
I
it's
don't want to
Sunday?
bust y'all bubble real quick, but if you count, Friday to Sunday is not the third day. I just need y'all to understand that. Please
honey,
learn how to count.
no, but honey, listen, that's too inbred, and we don't want to fuck them up. So you starting shit, they're gonna send the hate mail. Let them have their Friday. He died on Friday, rose on Sunday, please. Let them have that.
Y'all to know how to count.
Let them have that, please. Now, because that's what's been bred in there. That's been beaten to them folks. That's been all the Easter
See, that's what happened when you regurgitate shit.
Exactly. Okay. I told you my story when I would sit down there with the damn with the Sunday school, and I had the little book that said he may have died on a Wednesday and rose on Saturday. And I said, oh, but that makes sense to carry on that. And the Sunday school teacher sat down there and told us, honey, we Christians, we Baptists, we don't believe what they believe. I said, but they believe in Jesus. We believe in Jesus. And I said, okay, I can't do this.
Listen,
Yeah.
I remember the day when I was trying to figure it out. I was like, wait, y'all. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
He said, when Florida Ever's coming for you, girl.
Damn. Florida, your ass ain't know how to count. Sorry.
Okay.
Bye, y'all. Don't y'all come in my inbox with that bullshit. I'm just saying.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just know, honey, this is that particular time of the season where this is probably the most important. Easter Sunday, honey, is probably the most important day of the Christian faith because that day is when the covenant was made real. The covenant was signed, sealed, and delivered. When Jesus rose, the covenant was set. And that there, okay, is the most important day of the Christian faith so that we can celebrate and say he is risen, honey. He has risen and Jesus is alive and well. So, all right. So let's get, for those of y'all who celebrated it that way, honey, let's get into that particular spirit for yourselves.
Happy
And I
Easter,
know
y'all.
for me, it means something completely different because y'all know 8 years ago, when I was in the hospital, honey, I did not see Atlanta again from New York. I didn't see Atlanta again until Easter Sunday, 8 years ago. So the resurrection has a whole different meaning for me because my life is still here. Now I lost my brother, but I'm still here. So it's a whole different meaning for me. So yeah. So I ain't gonna get all mushy on you right now. However, let's do this, honey. Let's get you guys going on. Thank you all so much for all of your love, your support. Go to the website. We got new merchandise. Oh, I got to get you your shirts, girl.
Oh, I gotta get over there. I haven't been over there.
I got to get them for Red. You ain't seen them yet. Ooh, we got new shirts.
Is it on the
And y'all,
mask? Is it on the mask? Because you know I love Teespring's mask.
Okay, we got
They
some
are so
stuff
beautiful,
coming
babe.
from our hot tea collection, honey. We got some stuff coming, so be prepared to get ready to get your t-shirts for the summer. So on that note, honey, and scene.
Bye.